Welcome to the Zion and Anthony podcast, episode 21. Check this out. A lot of times we do movies. A lot of times we do reviews on stuff, and then we have like a specific topic. But every once in a while, we just kind of do like we wing it. We have some questions. We have some responses.
I feel like we haven't talked about a movie in a long time.
She turned her lights off as she pulled up. Do you know how like polite that was?
That was really sweet. Like she didn't have to do that, but she did. It's because she's so used to you always out here.
It was blinding for a quick
awesome.
second.
Make sure you tell her that. Make sure you glaze. She deserves to know that.
Shout out to my wife who turns her headlights off as she pulls up. That was very nice of you.
He was saying such nice things. Hi.
Yeah, I bet.
I bet.
So it definitely goes out on YouTube. So I would never say anything disparaging about my wife.
That's your reason.
I don't say anything disparaging about her anyway.
I know.
Except for to my therapist. Okay, so check it out. We got Ekene here today, special guest. Dun dun dun. Never been on the podcast before, so this is gonna be fun. This is
Taking your virginity.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the mic for a couple minutes and just let us know who the fuck you are, because you, like your relation to this man and why you even.
Wait, I'm excited. That's fun.
I'm just a guy for real. Nah, let me stop. But I've known Zion since the Sandbox. Third grade, 2010-ish, about 16 years. Crazy, right? How time just flies. But me as a person, when it comes to conversations, I like to see both sides of a lot of things. That's kind of just where I've always been at. You can ask him when it comes to certain situations.
I could definitely vouch for that. Yeah.
Yeah, in arguments, I'm always like, all right, yeah, I'm a side with my friends, but it's like I also want to hear what's going on the other side, So
He won't bullshit you. So if you say anything stupid, or if I say anything stupid, he'll tell you to your face.
yeah,
That's one of my favorite qualities about you. Actually.
Yeah.
Love you, man. Say it back.
That's a quick summary.
Yeah, I think you actually did really good.
Yeah,
I was nervous
summary.
right when you started speaking, and then you kind of picked it up.
Yeah.
That was really well said, and like I said, that's one of my favorite qualities about you. Yeah. This dude's on his phone. He asks you a question and goes on his phone.
It's cool. As someone that's going into education, a lot of presentations, so I'm getting used to just yapping when it comes to certain things.
So I like to hear. That's what we're here for, to yap.
Yep.
So you're right. I did. I went on my phone, and actually, when I did that, I was doing it because I know that when you're talking, I'm gonna clip to that, and it's just gonna show you. Yeah. I won't be in frame. So I was like, "Fuck it, let me go peruse through the topics that I was going to bring up."
Okay, so you were being businessy.
That's a good thing to note down too, because that's something that will be forgotten depending on.
Yeah.
But so if you would have just shut the fuck up about it, no one would ever seen it. No one ever known.
Right. Yeah.
So
hyper analytical.
It's all good. It's all good.
So, but again, we generic fucking podcast here. We're just kind of throw out some stuff. I have a few topics. I don't know how far they'll go. Maybe they last a minute. Maybe they last 20. We'll just see. I think it's good to have these formats to where we do have topics. It makes it a lot easier to do the timestamps. So when we go onto one topic, the problem is every time that me and Zion get together, regardless of the topic,
it's all over the place.
It literally goes all over the place, and then like 20 minutes later, we come back and we go, "Oh yeah, remember we were talking about this."
And you know what? We're gonna actually do our best to not do that this episode, because that is a big criticism I keep receiving from everyone. Is we're all over the place. So let's do our best. Catch me, okay? Both of you, like, oh, you're going on a side thing. Come, like, reel it back in. So me and you need to really work on that this episode. Okay, right. So for this whole episode, this is gonna be a good one. All right, we're gonna stay on topic for you guys.
We shall see.
Queso.
Okay, so topic number 1.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, it'll definitely be caught. So everybody, just so you know, we do this in a garage. That just became abundantly clear.
Where are they?
It was kind of cool. I had my washing machine took a shit, and I had to get a new one. So the guy I ordered from Costco. The guy that brought it they're gonna install it, and they hauled away my other one. Well, the dude that showed up, I had my garage open, and he's like, "Hey man, you got you got a podcast going on?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he talked to me about it.
It's like, can I come on?
Well, he was like, I'm a videographer or something. Like he
What
does,
the?
he does like
This is
recording
awesome.
stuff. He's like all about this shit. He's like knows about cameras and shit. And like I was like, well, fuck yeah. He's like, give me your Instagram, and
This
wanna
sounds like a
check it
fake
out.
interaction.
No, it really was. It was genuine interaction.
That's
I
beautiful.
was telling him how I upgraded to this will be the first episode that gets on these DJI video recorders.
Aw, what race was he?
He was a black dude.
Wow, a black videographer.
I don't.
You haven't seen him?
That's awesome.
It's
I think
got to
they
just
come-
be a coincidence.
I think people who record and take photos. I think he said he was more into photography, but I think everybody who captures photos and videos come in all shapes and sizes and skin colors. So
Whoa.
it's weird that you thought that.
I don't think I've seen many, especially when I'm like working with other, film
It
people.
depends on the spaces that you're in.
It's
So.
not like I was
Oh,
saying. Like,
Kylan.
it's not like I was saying like,
Exactly.
oh, we were talking about swimming.
Okay, reel it in.
Reel it in.
Back to it. What were we saying?
Topic number 1. So
Yes,
I just
we got topics today.
I posted a video the other day, and I was talking about that when I was a kid, I was afraid of a lot of things. I was deathly afraid of. I would categorize it as mostly things that were in my child brain unknown, and so I was deathly afraid of wind. When it was super windy outside, and I was in my house, and you can hear the wind howling. I ultimate fear and terror inside of me. I didn't know why. I didn't know what the fuck, but I just knew I didn't want to hear it no more. There was a point where I would go into the bathroom and lay in the tub because I could turn the fan on in the bathroom, and it was like the bathroom was located in the center of the house, so there was no windows, right? So I couldn't hear the wind, and that was the only way I can get peace because I was so terrified.
Were you like scared of being blown?
Th-
Well,
that's
no
the whole-
one's scared of that.
That's the whole thing is like when
Blown away.
When I reflect on my fears that I had as a young kid, and I'm talking young, like 7, 8, maybe even 9 years old. These fears that I had, they weren't. In the moment, I couldn't tell you why I was scared of them. I was just scared of them, and like even my mom was like, "Why? This is weird that you're scared." And like she would almost be like, it was like a joke to her. She wasn't like making fun of me or in any way, but she would be like, "That's so weird. Why are you scared? That's not gonna hurt you. Can't get in the house. Like we have a house for a reason. Like we're okay."
I feel you on that. Sometimes you can't pinpoint why exactly you're scared of something, but you're just scared.
Right. And
How old
so,
were you again at this point?
As far back as I can remember, I was scared of these things.
Oh, okay.
So I'm talking 6, 7, 8 years old,
Okay.
being deathly afraid of wind. If it rained too hard and I can hear the rain hitting the house, fear again.
Dude, same. I
Did-
still don't like that.
Didn't know. Like I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna drown or it's gonna crush my house.
Yeah.
I didn't have like an explanation. I was just afraid.
It's just unsettling. It's just eerie. Something
I
about
was
it.
deathly afraid of lightning. Fuck you. If thunder happened,
Fuck you,
it was-
Thunder.
it was
You can
like-
suck my dick.
it was like the
You can't
end-
scare me, Thunder,
Yeah.
because you're just God's farts.
Yeah, it was
Cut
like
to the clip.
it was like the end of the world, Like I
Yeah.
remember being a kid and just being deathly afraid of so many things. And
I still am like that.
earthquakes, holy shit! If the fucking ground
Yeah,
moved,
that's a hell
Yeah,
no.
earthquakes.
My-
That's
my-
always different.
my whole brain like just didn't even know what to do with life. Like I was so afraid. I don't.
Sounds like you don't
know-
like change.
Well, I don't know when it happened, but at some point in my life, I'd probably say in my late teens or something, that went away. Like I still have fear, obviously. I think every human does. But the topic being is like, what are things that you were super afraid of at one point in your life that seemingly just kind of went away and with no like, you didn't like have therapy, you didn't like do anything. You just all of a sudden we're just, oh, that doesn't create that emotion in me anymore.
I'm the opposite. I don't get over my fears. I just cope. So they're still there, but I found a way to distract myself from my fears. So no fears have went away. You're saying your fears are gone.
Gone.
Okay. So if it rained today on the house, no fear?
No fear.
See, yeah, I still have everything. I'm still scared of everything. I've just found ways to like tune it out. Like I don't like loud noises. That's something that scared me as a kid that I thought I got over. And then the other day I was kind of like I don't like driving through like, I don't know, like a tunnel and then it just gets quiet and then you come out. Or like I hate when the windows roll down and it's going, it just feels like it's getting too loud for my brain and my brain's going to explode. Like it's not like a shut up, like I'm a loud person. I don't know how to explain it. See, like it's like a weird like autistic thing where like it just feels like if it keeps getting louder, is my brain going to die? Like, what's the loudest thing you can listen to before your brain explodes?
Oh, you could probably Google that.
But that's what I'm saying. It feels like I'm scared. Like
Brain explode or eardrums?
even when I'm
destroyed?
like, I don't know. Like, okay, let's say I'm editing a video and I'm looking up a suspense rising sound effect because I need like horror sound in my video.
Yeah.
And it goes, see, like that gave me like anxiety. I don't like that it's getting louder. When does it end? I don't like that it doesn't end. That's just you asked me that's one that I had when I was really little, and I think it's gotten better, but I still have it a little bit. But I've gotten a little better. What about you?
Here's what I'll say before I
My
get
weird
to
ass answer.
that answer. I'll say because the thundering and stuff. I specifically remember when and whenever I think of Teletubbies, I think of this. I was watching Teletubbies.
That's a good one.
And I was crying so
Pretty
hard
damn
because
terrifying.
it was raining like crazy and it was thundering outside.
Oh.
And I was just in tears.
I thought you were gonna say you were scared of the Teletubbies.
No, not the Teletubbies. But
I was so
low-key,
hyped.
I thought it was
whenever
going.
I think of it, I think of that moment of me crying. So it's
So
like
you associate Teletubbies with that
with
fear you
that
felt.
with that thunder.
That's the worst
With that
association
thunder.
fear.
Yeah.
Oh, everything's
Now-
traumatic.
There was another time my parents, they said this was when I was in Nigeria. I used to look up at the sky and I was like 3 years old. I would look up at the sky and start crying just looking at the sky. And I don't know if it's because like even nowadays, like it's always interesting thinking about space, just how big it is and how vast it is. So maybe just that thought when I was little just cooked me.
You were like me. You were definitely on the spectrum like me. I feel like every kid is autistic.
Were?
We are still definitely both on the
I
spectrum.
guess
My whole
that's
friend
one
group
way
is.
to piece it together.
Because that's like, I feel like not a lot of kids look up at the sky and cry.
Or
And not a lot of
Or-
kids are afraid
well,
of
you,
sounds.
you were really young. Were you crying out of awe or were you crying out of fear?
I honestly do not remember my state of mind in that moment, but it was probably more leaning towards fear if I'm thinking about it.
Do you know
the right
why
way.
exactly?
Exactly, no.
But that's my point.
Yeah,
It's
that's
when
lit.
we're-
Because I even
Dude, we just proved your point. None of us could pinpoint exactly. We just know we feel unsettled.
fear.
because I
terror.
barely remember that Nigeria trip. I only remember bits and pieces of it.
I mean, I hate
And those are,
anxieties,
like,
too. I still,
Legit earliest memories.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. But the
Looking
other
at
thing I was
sky
gonna
and just
say,
crying.
because I think I've explained this to you before. Like I used to have like this thing like up until like 6th grade ish of like just always worrying about death, but then out of nowhere,
Can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about it.
yeah, out of nowhere, it was like, and I don't know if it was like my religion or what, but like it was just like everything's gonna be okay, just work and life's gonna be cool, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
Dude, yeah. Whoa, what a start. Fear and death. Thanks, man.
I have to throw that in there because you said something that switched, and I always tell that to people like, have you ever been like depressed or anything? You're always like in a good mood. And I was like, yeah, I used to be, but I don't know what it was.
I feel like I'm about to start crying.
Around that 11, 12-year-old
Feeling emotional
range,
right now out of nowhere.
where it kind of went away, and my whole personality to a certain extent became solidified.
What I could tell you honestly is that I feared death once I learned what death was. And I don't know, I couldn't pinpoint like the exact age, but I definitely maybe 10, 11 years old. I was the first time I actually was like, wait, this ends?
I hate when you unlock that.
So like the first time I thought about death, and then from that point on, I was like just extremely afraid of like just what could be, and I could end, and this could be the end, the death of me, and I was like super afraid of death. So then again, that unlocked new fears. So then driving in a car, doing everything you do, you're
Ooh,
like,
driving
oh, I could
is
die.
scary.
Super afraid of flying and all that stuff because you're afraid like the fear of the thing is death. So like, oh, okay, so we can pinpoint why we have those fears.
Yeah.
But when I'm young. And so I think it goes back to like, and I'm probably speaking completely ignorantly right now. I'm not a guy who knows too much about this, but I think like our species, the human species, like we obviously have fear for a purpose. Like it helped us evolve over, hundreds of thousands of years where fear helps you survive. And so that's in us to like prevent us from doing something stupid. Like don't go hug a bear, right? Don't fucking don't.
Some fear is healthy for sure.
Don't jump off a cliff. Don't do. There's things that you that are obvious, right? So that the fear
Don't have sex without a condom.
kept you your survivability.
That's a good one, right?
That trait in us passed on because it was helpful, right? And so that's why when we're kids and we have this fear, it's just in us, and we don't know why. We're not thinking about death. We're just thinking like, oh my God, what the hell is that sound outside? Thunder, lightning,
I think it's
wind,
our
whatever.
imagination.
We're not thinking about death. But then when we discover death, now it unlocks all kinds of fears.
Yeah.
Like we could just go walk. And now everything becomes death.
Yep.
And especially, so for me, I mean, I think you're in the same boat. I'm not too sure about you, but like I was raised in a Christian household. So like death was like,
Because not only are you dying, you could go to hell.
but
Exactly.
it was, but death was a big part of like what was being taught to me in Sunday school and in church and everything. Was death was a big part of it. Was like, hey, this ends, but you go into this bigger, better place. But the problem is now I'm like, oh, but this ends. Like and so and so now I'm just
you don't care about the next
well
place.
now I'm just like like heaven, hell, whatever. Like that sucks to be told like, oh, if you die you're going to hell.
Yeah.
And nobody I don't know of anybody who is just like super confident at like 13 years old, like I'm a good person. Especially when you're going through puberty and you're like doing all this shit. Like at 16 years old, I you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who could be super confident at 16 and be like, no. Regarding all the rules of like how to get to heaven, I check all those boxes. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Like at 16 years old, I was like, well, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Like I don't do this. I do that. Just like all these things.
I'm still fucked.
Like we go on this list and I'm like, oh, I'm totally going to hell. So that's super shitty.
Yeah.
But anyway, the whole problem with fear being death, take religion, take everything out of it with death, right? I think one of my biggest hurdles that I got over was the idea of like, I accepted the idea that this ends and I was okay with it. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm okay that I'm going to die. So like skydiving and stuff like that, the fear was never death because I was okay with death. Yeah, I don't want this to end.
Yeah,
so I
acceptance.
want to be careful, and I want to live a life where I'm trying to survive because I like this life is awesome. But the fact that we're gonna die and we have no control over ultimately like if you die in a car crash or something like that, like you could be as careful as you can, but if something happens, when your time's up, your time's up. And just accepting that became like the fear's gone.
I literally hate talking about death.
So I could just do the thing. Like, I could just get on the flight and be on the plane.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, well, the odds are this plane's not going to crash.
Exactly.
And I'm going to fly, hundreds, if not thousands of times in my life.
Yeah.
Why be miserable on every one to be like, is this the time?
Yeah. Live your life.
Like,
It's like what they say about all the shootings and just like everything in general. They're like, don't let it stop you from, living your life. Don't let it scare you to where you never go to the movies again.
As an aspiring teacher, we were just talking about it. Like that's something I'm gonna have to think about.
Still got to go to school.
But if I want to teach the kids, I mean, that's just comes with the territory.
what age of kids are you planning on teaching?
High school math. Yeah.
Fuck.
I know Ocean's the opposite. She's like, hell no high school. She wants to teach.
Oh.
Or no, not college. She wants to teach high school. So never mind. You
Oh
guys
yeah.
both are the
I mean,
same
I
level.
would. I mean, if
But
I
right
could,
now you're teaching elementary, right?
K through 8. That was
Nice.
me this past school year. I
Oh,
wanna.
you're already teaching?
He's
Well,
already
I'm
done-
a substitute teacher.
Oh, right
I'm a
on.
substitute teacher right
Same
now.
thing.
Yeah. To an extent.
I'm nervous
But
for
yeah.
him because he actually has to worry about the shootings. Like, if there's a shooting and he's the sub of the day, He's got to lock in.
Oh yeah. That's
These kids are clinging. They're like, what do we do,
they
Mr. Kenny?
Do they train you for that?
yeah.
Isn't that fucked up? That's officially a training that we do now.
Why is that fucked up?
Because we didn't have this our entire lives. Now this is something this was never a thing.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if it
Not for
wasn't.
me,
If it
growing-
wasn't
this-
there though, I ain't gonna lie.
It wasn't a thing until I think junior year, doing like school shooter drills. For me, sophomore year, school shooter drills were never a thing in middle school.
But
At
like
all.
if a thing arises and it's like, oh, that's scary. The fact that we're doing things to make it better or teach you how to deal with it,
Yeah.
and teach you how to be safer,
Yeah,
that should ease your.
it does, but it's
fear.
crazy that we have to like desensitize ourselves because like this is the world we live in.
Yeah.
I hate it.
What was I
Like,
gonna
I hate-
say?
I hate it so much.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I remember specifically. This was when I was in 11th grade. So you were in 9th grade, where we had that type of a drill.
Okay, so
the school,
so
so,
high school,
yeah, high
middle
school.
school, that was never a thought,
Yeah.
ever, or elementary school. Now elementary students have to deal with that. Do elementary students? You teach them? Do they do school shooting drills?
Now I was barely there because I was mainly middle school. That was I
Got
wanted
it.
the older kids as possible.
That's
But,
just crazy.
What was I gonna say? I don't know what type of assemblies and talks they have with the elementary
It's terrifying.
kids.
They use real because you never did it, so you don't even know what we're talking about. But they use like real gun sounds, like to really simulate. It's
They were, and we had a whole conversation of that in 11th grade. I won't say where because but yeah, it's crazy. It's like, and it's like you don't even know.
feel bad
like,
for us.
It's like you'll have like those crazy. I remember this was a talking point. You'll have the crazy explosions, and it's like they were like, oh, are they trying to normalize it? You don't know what these types of sounds will do to certain people, especially like the special ed. They might feel a certain type of way and all that stuff. But it is crazy. It is crazy.
Well, so like you say that you have some type of training as a teacher. What is it that they're focusing on?
From what I gathered, it was really just, a lot of just, the same, like, lockdown drill procedures, things like that. But
Barricade.
also barricading. What was interesting to me, which I shared one time, like the situation where all you can do is fight because they come through the door.
Yeah.
That situation. It's like,
Yeah, you gotta.
I liked how like blunt they were with it. They were like, yeah, if there's a fire extinguisher, grab the fire extinguisher,
Do what you
grab
gotta
whatever
do.
you can,
Throw a desk at that
throw a
motherfucker.
desk.
I
chair,
don't want to die hiding
everything.
and crying. If I'm dying, I know, right? It's me. But in that moment, I want my adrenaline to carry. I don't know what's going to happen. I know I could be a freezer. I know there's a lot of that might happen. But I would hope to think that when I'm in that, I would just die fighting. Well, I don't want to die. I want to live. But I'm going to, I want to put my all. I want to make the shooter feel like a fucking loser. I want someone to get him. Someone's got to people are going to die in the process of jumping him, but we all have to jump him. We're going to lose some people, unfortunately. But that's what you got to do, right? He breaks in. Everyone go at him. We're going to get him. He can't shoot all of us.
Well, yeah, and so
Well, he can.
I don't know. I might get some shit flack for this, but I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just thinking, right? And I'm like, okay, you're right. I didn't deal with it all going through elementary school. There was never.
Well, I know there was Columbine.
Like I was out of school when this became like a hot topic in like in
Like more consistent.
right, but that's my lifetime, right? And so I think about like in the world though, like I think about in the world and like in history, like there was dark fucking times, like, you know, like you go back and like motherfuckers were like going to war and like murdering, being taught to murder, like that was just part of your shit. Like,
Yeah, we definitely have it easier than other
like go
people.
all
yeah.
the way back to like even like tribal shit. Like even let's just talk about like Native Americans like duking it out like tribe to tribe in like this area, like however I got to say the wrong times, but you know what I'm talking about. Like if this back in the day when this was like tribal shit, right? Like motherfuckers were being taught like at young ages, like.
They still are.
The Spartans, like those motherfuckers, like were born. Like if you were a dude and you were born, you were bred to fucking go to war.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're gonna fight. This is what it is. You got to learn how to kill a motherfucker. Hand to hand combat. There's not fucking guns and bombs and missiles. Hand to hand, like face to face.
Tato was picking
you gotta put a
cotton
fucking-
at a young age.
You got to put a knife in this dude's
He really
neck.
was.
Yeah, my dad picked cotton.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Like, okay, we're kind of, yeah, maybe we're babies. Like, is that what you're kind of hinting at?
No,
That's
no.
what it feels like.
No, what I'm
Like,
saying,
be more grateful.
what I'm saying is that if at any moment we're like, just like you just said, like, oh, that's crazy that this is a thing. It is.
But we don't stand out more than you guys.
But if you zoom out and you're like, okay, yeah, this is crazy,
but it could be worse.
but it has been worse.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it has been way worse. Like, so, but it's like, I might be going off the rails, but this might be on topic. It's like the idea of where, I'm gonna say this wrong. Let me try to make it right. It's like the idea of, like, let's say let's just use this use this idea. A king, right? A king is like a tyrant, and he's like just really like raising like fucking warriors and everything. And then those warriors become like really good rulers, and then those rulers are like, well, man, I grew up in a shitty time. So then they raise their offspring, like to not have to deal with that. Like,
Yep.
like, I had a shitty time. So then they raise them like protected and not have to deal with that. And then those people take over, and then shit goes fucking wrong because they're soft. So then everything fucking takes a turn.
I knew you were gonna take this.
So
route.
it is like this thing where it's like soft men create hard times, which create hard men, and hard men create soft men. Or, you know what I mean?
This is why my dad pisses me off. I'm a soft man. I mean, look at the way I'm sitting. Look at the way I talk. I talk with my hands. This is why everyone thinks I'm gay.
I talk with my hands. What the fuck?
Yeah, but it's a fact that you grew up more manlier than me, for sure. You've been in fights. Every man thing I've never been through. Like I said, fights. I don't know. I dress weird. I'm not muscular. I don't go to the gym. Like, I'm like a girl, to be honest. Like, God fucked up.
You're not like a girl.
There was a mess up before I was turned in.
See, but I think you're putting.
That's exactly what you're saying. You're saying if these parents raise you soft, you're gonna be soft. You think the parent should raise you harder?
I think you zoomed in too much. What I'm doing is I'm still zoomed out. I'm talking about like society, right? I'm not talking about individual parent, but that is a thing. However, I'm kind of touching upon like the idea of like if you're just raised in born and raised in Inland Empire, Rancho Cucamonga being one of the like more safer places to be. Mm-hmm. If there's not a lot of violence and not a lot of crime, and I don't have to deal with a lot of things, then like my kids, they're growing up in good neighborhoods with they don't have
that's a really good thing.
The things that a person that grows up in a bad neighborhood that they have to worry about, they develop these skills to deal with these things, just create a upbringing of troubleshooting that develops that part of the brain that it has a better survivability. Then you get somebody who's never has to deal with any conflict, any bad times, and then when shit goes sour, when they're older and they are the one that's in charge, because shit does go sour no matter what, no matter where you live. If shit goes sour, then they're like, oh, wait, I don't have the skills to deal with this. I don't know what the fuck to do. So then it's worse for them.
Yep.
So I think there definitely is like there's a sweet spot to like, I want my kids to be good. I want them to do good. I want them to have better than me, but I also need to train them in the skills that it takes, not just to punch a motherfucker, but to survive and to
self-defense,
know how to deal with. I think probably one of the best skills that could and should be taught, de-escalation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to teach my kid how
always
to
preaches that.
slice
I love
a throat.
de-escalation.
But I could teach him how to deal with a violent person.
Yeah.
In a way that would maybe not create more violence.
No, that's why sometimes talking to him pisses me off, because I'm a hothead and he's not. So like he'll piss me off and I'll be arguing with him and he's genuinely trying to find like a resolution. He's trying to solve it, and it pisses me off because I want petty. I want people to like argue back and forth.
I think anybody who watches our show knows that about you.
Yeah, and I start to feel stupid and shitty when I'm the only one angry about something and the other person just letting me be angry. That's how he wins. And that is how you win in life, kids. Just be calm, you'll always win. When you do what I do, you look like an idiot.
Well, it's like the idea of like if I'm like,
I just heard what you said. Everyone watching knows this about you.
if I'm a kid that gets off on getting a rise out of you,
I do.
and then I go, and then
You do too.
Okay, but follow along. So if I'm a kid that gets off on getting a rise out of you, and I do things to get a rise out of you, the fact that you get all angry, you're satisfying me.
Yeah.
But you don't have the ability to go, oh, I know what ends his fucking reign of terror.
Yeah.
Is that I make it not affect me.
Yeah.
You don't have that ability, so you're just like, you just get all, and well, then I'm like,
Noni.
I'm winning.
Like if we one day we got to get deep into this because this is a big problem in my life.
Yeah.
Like we're joking about it right now, but dude, I'm like in drama right now because of this trait. No, like it's pretty bad.
But that's the thing is okay. So
Start crying. I push a lot of people out of my life because I'm tense.
Here is a great thing for you to know. The fact that you are where you are at the age that you are, you can develop these skills. You can change.
I'm always trying.
There's ways that you can like develop the ability to not let things get to you, and or
I'm just too passionate. That's my problem.
Here's it's like it's a catalyst, right? So when someone does something that irks you, if you react in a way that makes them do it more, then it's a snowball effect. But if you learn the traits that it takes to still feel it, like, oh, there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna get fucking mad when someone does X, Y, or Z.
Yeah.
But I can learn how to react differently. I don't have to go,
Definitely trying to work on my
fuck me?
reactions. Yeah,
No,
I hear you.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Or fuck me. Hey man, that's kind of shitty, but okay,
Yeah.
cool.
What was your infamous quote when we were at the park? I said something. I think you said something like, "Why are you always trying to win?" You said something like, "Why are you always trying to win?" Or there's no argument here, dude.
Oh yeah, I always tell you that.
There,
I always tell him, like, we'll
I
just
w-
have a comp.
I was yapping for a long time, and then he caught me, and he was like, "Do you even hear what you just said, dude? You just said like you have to win. There's nothing to win." He was like, "There's nothing to win."
It's not a competition.
Yeah, he was like,
There's
"You're
no
having a
trophy for
one-sided.
this.
You're having a one-sided argument here." He's told me that. I'm not angry. You are.
Right.
And it's like, fuck. Why are you not angry? That by the way, I'm getting mad at it right now. Even quoting it pisses me off so much because it's like, dude, give me.
You're the only one angry.
Yeah, I'm shaking my leg right now. Like I just so many people have done that to me my whole life, and it's like, I don't like that. I don't feel understood. I think that having a back and forth, even if it's angry from both sides, my friend Malachi knows this. You're like getting to a middle ground there. You guys are understanding each other rather than just, okay, I understand you. No, like fight. Like give each other rebuttals, because then you find out through their emotions how they really feel. You know what I mean? Let's say I say fuck you and the other person says fuck you back. I go, okay, they're angry too. They're hurt. I hurt them and they hurt me. I don't like that I'm the only one hurt in some of these. I don't like that things mean more to me than other people. When people respond with, okay, it's like, I don't think this matters to you as much as it matters to me. And you know who struggles with this too is, well, I'm not going to say her name, but I think you know. I live with her.
But yeah, sometimes
We match each other on that. She matches me. We go, whoo, it never ends. It never ends.
Sometimes I just genuinely don't care though.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
Yeah, like you can't.
Right, but
yeah.
that's
You can't
whole-
make people care, man.
That's the whole thing
Can't.
is like, so if
I'm trying to master not giving a fuck.
if I'm angry, or let's say I'm like hating on you, I'm just like, man, fuck this motherfucker. Like,
Oh, it's my mission to make you
that's it.
understand why you're wrong. If someone hates on me, no, I don't care. Dude, if I was famous, I'd reply to every comment. I'd have to be understood by everyone.
Oh, okay. So
That's a
like,
genuine problem I have.
So I get hate on. Okay,
Me too.
Here's a funny one.
Pissing me off.
So, I don't get a lot of comments.
I turn off comments.
Sometimes I get a lot of comments on some of my posts, but if I get like a shitty comment where someone's like talking shit, I'm not sure what platform. It might be TikTok, might be Instagram. I think it's all of them, but they hide the shitty ones from me, and it'll say, like,
Yep.
if you scroll
You
through
gotta
the
go down.
comments,
Yeah.
It is a
Dude,
hidden
my heart
comment.
pounds when it says like view more.
Yeah.
You sure?
it says we have. Do you want to see the
dude,
ones that
yeah.
we hit? And I'm like, yes, but okay. So, but
Yes.
I don't want you to hide those. Those are the
You
funniest
can turn that
things.
off if you're a man and you're brave enough. Go
But I
do it.
because I think that shit to me is more fucking hilarious than anything else. I love when someone is like, "Hey man, I totally relate."
Yeah.
Like the thing that you just said, like I
Yeah.
feel that same way.
Have you seen
I
my
love that.
comments that I leave occasionally?
I have.
On mine?
Yeah. Yeah, he's
either
a
yours, either the podcast page or
the
your
AC
page.
Studios. Yeah, he actually
Yeah.
doesn't even have access to that
He
anymore.
does that one.
I do those clips. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I didn't used to. I just started.
So you see the stuff I leave.
Yeah,
from
you were
time to
like,
time.
what did you say? Are these camera angles from the tripods?
Yeah. Because
You can ask him to his face now.
Yeah. So this is a side tangent, but yeah, I was watching a clip and it was like the angle was you could see the camera and the tripod in the frame. So I was like,
Yeah.
so what are the cameras getting? If
Oh
there's
my god,
another
I think we
camera-
can't see the tripods no more.
No, so I fixed that.
Yeah.
I fixed that.
Okay.
Thanks, Ekene.
So the thing was, is
I think he did that
the,
somehow.
The previous cameras that I had were super shitty, and if you zoomed in on them, like if you used them to like, let's say I set one up over here and then I zoomed in on you guys,
Yeah.
the quality diminishes like exponentially.
Wait, did you see that comment about that he put about the tripods? Did you see this?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say you might be the reason.
So in order to make it as good as we could, I had to put the close-ups. The camera actually had to be close. So then the wide angle, in the shot of the wide angle, you would
Yeah.
see the other cameras.
Gotcha.
So then
Okay.
I watch a whole bunch of different podcasts,
Me too.
and I'm like, why can't I see the cameras in the wide angle that are catching the zoomed in shit?
Well, now you can't.
It's because
Where are they?
You get better cameras that you can zoom in when you record, and the quality doesn't diminish as
Dude,
bad.
and these are little chode cameras, and they have better quality than the big cameras. This is so crazy.
way
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Way better.
That one camera that I was talking about, it's like a little thing and it automatically moves. It's a little thing, but
So that comment, you were
it's
trying to
good,
improve us.
high quality.
Yeah. So
I was just genuinely curious. I was like,
Constructive criticism and
just
curiosity.
seeing cameras.
But to go
in the
back,
shot.
I actually like that I'm saying that. That feels so good to be honest. I don't want to be like these people I watch. Like you, for example. You are like what I see a lot on YouTube. Benny Blanco, Andrew Santino, Bobby Lee, all the podcasts I watch, they talk about hate comments and they laugh. They go, oh, this is just so funny. I'm like, how is that funny to you? How are you not fucking pissed? I hate being misunderstood. And I know I'm going to die being misunderstood. I know not the whole world can understand you. It's a genuine problem I struggle with, Noni. I hate not being understood. I hate when someone, because they're clips, of course they're going to take us out of context, but I hate when someone comments, this dude's... Dude, if you watch the whole video, I'm elaborating. But just in this clip, you think I'm saying something I'm not.
I feel like part of it's like just perspective, because even with me, I mean, there's been times where it's like I've been told like, oh, I'm not reacting hard enough for this, but it's like in that type of a situation, I would kind of just, because I'm always for accountability and constructive criticism. So
Yeah.
if someone says like, oh, this is garbage, that's trash, I was like, all right, let me see what they're talking about, and then I was like, okay, I'll adjust. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a.
It depends on how they say it too, of course.
and how they say it. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, so this is where you have to disassociate at a certain point, because
And these are people who don't love me or know me.
when I see okay, so this is where my brain goes, and I think I might be kind of onto something here with you.
All right, I'll let you cook.
So when I see a comment on I posted a clip today that said I love these old school Adidas shell toes. I'm so stoked about them. Been wearing them since I was younger. And if someone comments like this negative comment about that, my thought is, how funny was it? Like, is it a funny thing? Right? Did he actually
Sometimes,
have like,
yeah,
did
sometimes
he
they're
have like a
creative.
funny thing?
Yeah.
Regardless, right? So if it's funny, it's fucking funny. But that person who commented, like, A, they don't know me. B, I
Yeah.
don't know them.
Yeah, these are people who don't give a fuck.
We're completely removed. Like, I could give a fuck about that person's life.
I'm just stubborn.
And I'm not developing a friendship with this person. So
Yeah,
I don't need
definitely
to
not.
like work on like this relationship.
Yeah,
Right.
see, now
Like,
I just
so-
feel stupid.
So the comment itself becomes the joke that I get to share with you, with my
Yeah.
friends, with my family. So now it becomes like this comment in itself has its own breathing life that I get to share and have jokes and laugh about. So for him to make that comment, I don't care where his intent was, where his heart and soul was, what his thought. I give a fuck if he thinks I'm retarded or if he thinks I'm like whatever his judgment of me is. I don't care,
Yeah.
but I do care that how hilarious is it that I get to go, babe, somebody today commented this, right? And I think it's fun. So now I just got joy
You're like my mom.
out of a comment.
My mom's in comment beef right now as well on Instagram, and she thinks it's hilarious, just like you.
It is. It's fucking hilarious. But it is. So sometimes
You
I just get.
can't take it serious.
Sometimes, what were you gonna say?
But sometimes I just get comments that are mean,
Yeah,
but they're just not funny.
they're not creative. It's just like you're trying to ruin my day.
But then at that point, I'm like, I literally, it does nothing. It goes. It's like, you did nothing.
But I've always struggled with being a lot my entire life, so that's a trigger word for me. When I'm trying not to cry. I'm a sensitive bitch.
Cry.
But
Get
like
it.
even being on the podcast, I talk like I like to talk with charisma, and when people comment like he's a fag or he talks with his hands,
I gotta
or
bleep that out.
or he's loud. You're loud. I think someone just said like dude in the glasses is loud, and I was like, what the fuck? I take pride in this, and you commenting are probably boring and nonchalant and had never had a girlfriend and are ugly as fuck, and you're bored in your life and you're boring, so you're trying to go put your boring energy onto me. I hate that. Get that away from me. That shit pisses me off.
Did you ever watch the show Parks and Recs?
No.
Okay, so there's this episode where this girl's one of the lead characters. She's running for like a politician. She's running for like a thing or whatever, and she's trying to get the vote from everybody. And this one person goes, "I don't like her," and she spends all of her time to flip that one person
Instead of looking at all the
to
good.
show that one person
That's me.
that she's a good person. Like, you should definitely. And he's just like, no, fuck you. And it just ruins her whole. But it's like, hold on, you're trying to get like hundreds of thousands of votes. It's like literally going to the beach, enjoying the water, but there's one grain of sand that's like spicy. And you're like, nope, fuck you, I'm going home.
Yeah.
One grain of sand ruins your whole fucking
Dude, that's
beach trip.
me. That makes me emotional. That's
what
me.
the fuck? Literally just bury that bitch and put all the fucking good shit on.
And if I ever do get famous, I just get, in this podcast, I can go back to it. I just
great
gave
analogy.
everyone
let's
a
just
crutch.
Let's just establish this. Nobody's getting famous.
I am. Everyone is going to know that bothers me now, and the hate comments are going to get worse if someone comes back to this clip. Guys, it bothers me. Stop, or I'll kill myself. Wait, you guys want that? You
don't
guys
say
want
that.
that? You guys want that? So never
Does
mind.
that
I'm
gotta
going to.
get bleeped too.
No, that's not getting bleeped. But you're not gonna do that.
I would.
So look at. I had a comment the other day. I made a post. Okay, let me frame it this way. If I have a post that gets 200,000 views, and it's got 3,000 comments, and in there's like a flood of like whatever, like some really shitty. It's so fun to be like, these are funny, blah, blah, blah. But then I'll have a post that gets like 30 views and has one comment.
And it's just mean.
And like, so the other day I posted a post and it got so low. It was like 30 views or something like that. And like there was one comment, and the comment was, "And you thought we needed to know this why?"
Yeah, that one sucks. That one's rough. I think I've seen that comment on your post.
So that was so fucking funny. But like, so I would put myself, if I put myself in your shoes, I'm like, oh, I need to tell this motherfucker. Like, I don't care that you think that you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you're like, oh, you thought we should know this? I don't give a fuck that you know this.
Yeah.
Like, don't follow me. But that's you.
Yeah.
Me, I was like, hey, that was pretty fucking good, man. And so like I responded and was like,
LOL.
no, you're right. Nobody needs to know this, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and
No one needs to know anything.
come up with some better shit to fucking talk about, because you just made me rethink my life.
That's actually hilarious.
But I'm being funny back to him, because I'm like, okay, so if he recomments, we're having fun.
And the hater officially fucks with you when you do that. When you reply like me, they go, got him. I'm going to keep going. He's insecure, which I might be a little bit. But I'm also confident in some areas. But I'm insecure in some areas. I'm a human being. So you're replying funny. They step back. They go, fuck, he's funny.
It's rare that
he's got a sense of humor.
It's rare that the conversation keeps going when I go, got me.
That's what I'm saying. Because they went, oh, okay.
But I never respond negatively to like a negative comment. Now, if it was somebody...
I don't either. I just turn off the comments.
No, I don't know. I don't get like... From people I actually know that comment, that disagree with me, I love those comments, but I'm scared to respond to him because I'm like, I don't want to like have like a
I do.
Back and
a
forth.
thing.
Oh,
right
I've
there.
debated with people. I've debated with a whole girl in my comments over a movie before, and we ended up DMing all night trying to get each other understanding. I love healthy debates. I don't like just hate. I like when someone says I'm wrong and argues with me. I love it. I live for it.
So what I do is if somebody comments that I know, that's
Yeah.
then someone's like, "Hey man, why did you say this or blah blah blah?" And that,
Yeah.
and then I feel like, oh, so now I'm invested.
Yeah.
I'm not. This isn't funny. Now I actually care about what you think. So then instead of on the comments, I'll just DM them personally or text them and be like,
That's
hey
better.
man, you kind of you caught that differently. It got clipped in a weird way, but this is what I actually meant, and this is how I actually feel. And I'm sorry that it came off the way that you thought it did. And I've had those interactions with family members.
That's
where
what happens with the clips, guys. The clips really, really make us look like we're saying something we're not.
But then when they comment on the actual post, the whole world sees.
Yeah, and then they're manipulated. Dude, comments manipulate everyone. That's why I fake my comments sometimes. I'll put like, you're funny, man. What a good looking dude. Because then people read that and go, oh, okay.
Wait, what?
I guess.
Crazy.
Because if they see, let's say they see me and they're like, this guy sucks. And then they see a comment that goes, this guy rules. They go,
You put
wait,
comments,
does this
fake
guy
comments?
rule? I've done it to my own shit before. 100%.
As Jake?
Dude. Jake Evans is real.
Do you go under Jake Evans and
Dude.
go, all right, I'm going to comment?
Yes. Sometimes you
work.
got to do what you got to do, man.
Mad
But
work.
my friends always make good points where they're like, dude, for who you are, you better stop giving a fuck. For who you are and who you're going to keep being, I am a loud person and I'm crazy and I post crazy stuff. Why am I mad at hate? Like my friend Malachi said it best. You don't look like you care. The way you post, you don't look like you care, which is a roast and a compliment. You post like you don't give a fuck about how you look. I'm like, oh, that hurts. But he's like, no, it's good. So start acting like it. Start acting like you don't give a fuck.
Start feeling it.
No, I'm working on it. Like even right now, I'm like, you know what? Next post, I love being You're never gonna change me.
Like homie showed up and
Never gonna
homie
change
showed
me.
up, knew he's gonna be on camera, and he showed up in shorts and
I
black
didn't.
He
socks.
texted
I
me. He was like,
didn't know.
he was like, yo, if anyone talks about my drip, I'm just gonna say it was last minute
Yeah.
because it was really last minute, and he still came on. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
insecure.
clothing and fashion is something I'm not really too insecure about. So that was another piece of it.
Dude,
Because I know a lot of people where it's like, oh, I'm about to be on camera.
I like
gotta
this. Is the
beeline
this is the
home.
Ekene classic. This is the Ekene
Do you
starter.
know how
pack.
many times this motherfucker showed up and be like, hold on, I need to like change, I need to figure something out
Yo.
because I'm not like cool.
Guys.
I'm not like cool with what I look like,
Yeah.
and I gotta be on camera.
You know, I'm too honest on this podcast.
You're supposed to be.
I feel like I need to
That's
start.
what this podcast
I need to start
is.
being fake. I don't give a fuck about your guys' comments, and I'm fine.
Comments are great, but it is one of those things where it's like if it's affecting you in a negative way,
Noni.
it's not about fixing the comments. It's about fixing you
Period.
and how you deal with them.
Yes,
and
sir.
sometimes how you react.
Yeah.
Like figuring out the skill to react the right way, even though you haven't changed how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Reacting the right way. It's like fake it till you make it kind
Yep.
of thing. You
Yep.
know?
I think my mom said that I'm not famous yet because God knows I'm not ready yet. But once I'm ready, once I unlocked everything, I think I'm gonna get it.
Well, there is no God, so.
Oh my God, don't. We're not gonna do this. You said you showed your wife text like, oh, this is funny. There's been times where it's affected me so bad that me and my girlfriend were about to make love, but I pulled out my phone because I'm waiting for her to go shower, and I read a hate comment. Noni, my ego, my every sexiness I felt about myself, it's gone. I can no longer get hard. To give these haters power, they have stopped me from getting hard before. And I'm not even trying to be
Yeah.
sexual or change the subject and do it, Zion this up. I'm genuinely, it's a serious thing. It's affected me that bad, dude. And that's when I was like, okay, time for therapy. You read a comment and now you can't make love to your girlfriend, your poor girlfriend.
But would it make you feel better to know that like you're not original?
Yeah, that does make me feel better. Tell me how unoriginal I am.
Because motherfuckers, that happens to everybody.
It's bad, dude. I feel original in a lot of my things. And I actually like when you say that. Okay, so I'm not alone. There's like a celebrity death affecting me really bad right now. His name was Oliver Tree. And I've told some family members and they're like, dude, he doesn't know you. Why are you crying over this?
I've cried over celebrity death.
That's a topic in my phone. We got to get into that. I want to know how you feel about that. I love what you're saying already. But I went on Reddit and looked up anyone else really upset about this guy's and found a bunch of people like me, and I was like, yes, I'm not original. I'm strange, but there's other strange people like me, and I love that.
Yeah.
We're doing this so that more people cry at our funeral because we're trying to we're trying to make it so that we are connected with more people that we're not actually connected with, so that our funerals are just
You're
bigger.
being nice right now. I like it. Keep it up. Had to glaze you on that real quick. That meant a lot to me. I'm not original.
Not original. People,
I'll never be.
A lot of people deal with that. Remember,
it's
anything that you're dealing with, there's no fucking way in existence. There's 8 billion people on the planet, right? I don't know. Am I saying that right? I think it's 8 billion
sounds like
people.
a fact. You know.
Yeah.
There's like 300.
Something like that.
There's like 330 million people in the United States of America alone. So you just talk about, there's like 40 million people. Let's just go California.
Right.
In California, there's 40 million people. In 40 million people, you think you're the only one? You're the first one to go, well, I read a hate comment and then I couldn't get hard.
Okay. I'd like to. Can you show me? I would love to see. Can we
The
start a
numbers
group
are
chat?
probably really low.
All the
but there's
struggle
gotta be
to get
someone
hard,
out there.
boys. Let's make a group chat and talk about how insecure we are together. Sounds like Andrew Tate, actually. But literally, I love that you made the Parks and Rec comparison because that is me. I will be having the best day ever. I will be getting so much love from everyone. I'll feel hot as fuck. I'm gonna get so hard for my girl tonight. And then it takes one comment, Oni, and it's gone. It's gone, babe. I'm sorry. I'm in a bad. And I've even crashed out. Babe, what's wrong? Don't talk to me right now. Wait, babe, we were just. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done.
But so hold
and
on.
I start being mean to. I'm so villain that I start bringing other people down when I'm upset.
Yeah,
I want to make
why?
other people feel how I feel.
You do that to me.
Oh. I think I do that
Just
to
a
you.
Yeah.
terrible
I'm not even
character
kidding.
trait.
It's not good.
I got some shitty traits, man, and I need to go to rehab. I need to go to therapy. I'm just filled with a lot of negativity and toxicity
What are you
right
going to
now.
go to rehab for? You can go to therapy, but
Like, for real, this means a lot to me. I feel like I'm making it about me even right now. Even right
It
now,
is
I'm
about
doing
you.
a
You
shitty
suck.
trait.
your name's on the fucking.
You suck.
Look.
No, like, this is
Zion.
such an unlikable. Like, people watching this are probably no, but there's worse people out there. Like, I'm not diddying kids and stuff. So I'm just an asshole.
Oh my God. I'm
like,
sorry. I'm going to cut you off real quick.
I'm not recording. Oh, luckily the lighting wasn't that bad before, but
It
this
didn't
is
look terrible.
no, but
My
no,
bad.
this is dude. You're
My bad.
nah, you're
My bad.
killing it, dude.
Everybody, lighting is a thing. We're here now.
This is crazy.
There's a glisten coming off of Ekene's forehead. So
It's shining.
I'll go to therapy for this. We don't got to do therapy on the podcast, but yeah, dude, this feels good, man. This feels good to stop pretending. It feels good.
Stop pretending about what?
Stop pretending to be confident. I've been faking confidence my whole life. A lot of people would watch my videos in high school and be like, "Zan, he doesn't give a fuck."
there we go.
No, I give a
I
fuck.
mean, I guess I could say, and I was told that before by my stats teacher. I was giving a presentation, and it was like on the inside, yeah, I was nervous. Like, I don't get as nervous. No, you're good.
And what she told you, like, you didn't look nervous?
Yeah, she said something
Yup.
along the lines of like, you didn't look nervous. Even if you did a good job of hiding it. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I did do a good job of hiding it.
Yeah.
'Cause
I get told that a lot, actually.
Yeah.
When I say stuff like this, people go, "I would have never imagined you like this." So I should have just kept faking it till I died. So people, no, I don't. I want to die honest. I want people to actually. I love that this is out there. Put this out there. I want people to know my real
So
struggles.
we're gonna actually clip that first deal to this point and go boom, and we're gonna make that one episode
Okay,
because I think the lighting being something new,
that's fair. I feel like
Let's
that's an
make
abrupt
this-
ending, though, Noni.
No, but we'll be able to get an ending to it, and like I'll be able to clip it perfectly.
Okay.
Because we pretty much stayed on topic with fears. It evolved into like other things, and like it was good.
Yeah.
And it was an hour long. That's perfect. Boom, clip it. And so we'll go. I mean, I don't know if you guys are in a hurry or whatever, but we could do a whole nother hour and have 2 episodes, 21A and 21B.
That was an hour.
That was an hour.
I guess so.
Didn't feel like it, huh?
Didn't, but what's that say? 71? Yeah, it was at least now from when we was sitting. Or from
We'll see when you're editing. You might be like, "This is getting cut, right?" Everything we're talking about right now.
Yeah, I'll just cut all this.
When you're editing, we'll see. We'll see if like you're like filling it. If you're filling the 2 episodes like that. Just because Noni, that seems really abrupt.
I don't know that it's like if the lighting changes.
I don't think it
halfway
does.
through an
And I
episode,
like that you turned it on mid video. That's fun. I think it's fine, dude. I think,
Alright.
and I actually really
maybe
like.
we'll leave all this in then.
Yeah, maybe.
But I do need to take a piss. So
Go ahead.
we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna leave it recording.
And then we're ready for other topics. I was on this too long.
Dude, that was literally. I was like, oh, I have these topics.
Yeah, and then
And
there's
maybe
proof.
Maybe they go a minute. Maybe they go an hour.
Yeah. No, this has actually been a really good podcast. Did he get my protein shake? Oh, he did.
No, in comparison to others, how's this one going?
This one's really good, actually. What the fuck? Like, how do you feel? Honest opinion.
Cool. Only thing I was thinking about was
Criticize.
the no, I'm not a criticize, but like whole school situation. And that's been in the back of my mind this whole time because it's like.
Oh wait, did you say the name?
No, I didn't. I don't think I did. I made sure not to. But I'm just saying, like in the scenario that it does, I feel like it shouldn't even be that big of a deal.
What?
Like in the rare case, I'm trying to apply somewhere.
Oh, background check?
Yeah.
Ocean had the same worry and nothing. She talked about she named her school.
Oh, she named it?
She was really stressed, just like you.
Oh,
and then
she
nothing
named
happened.
it.
She's
Yeah.
fine. And then she talked to. This isn't even being in the video. He'll cut this. Trust me.
Yeah.
She talked to Kylie about it. Kylie was like, "You're fine. I literally make short films." Kylie said, "I literally make short films where I'm naked."
Yeah.
He said, "I promise you, you're fine. They don't get." And then I realized, me too. What did I try to do? I tried to get JP fired for choking out my cousin at work. What'd they say? We didn't see it. Oh, but I have text messages. Gotta happen in front of us. They don't care. They don't care about your character like that. And you didn't do anything bad.
Yeah.
Now, if you sat here and said, like talk shit, yeah, I'd be like, tell my no need to cut that out.
Yeah.
And by the way, you can still, when he comes out, be like, you think we can cut out the school thing? He'll cut it out. Ocean has done certain things like that.
I don't think it needs to
But it was a good conversation.
Yeah,
That'd be my only, like...
That wasn't fun. It would just be the whole, like... sometimes, you sign stuff, you don't read the fine print. It's like, was I supposed to say what's in the trainings? But outside of that...
Oh, yeah, because he asked you that. Yeah. I bet you there's videos about, like, what's in the training anyways.
Yeah. I mean, it's all along the same lines of, like, sexual harassment type of trainings,
Yeah. And to make you feel extra better, even though I hate this one, no one's watching.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
The clips, though, sometimes they go viral, as you can see with the Superman one. Dude, Noni.
In case the urge arises.
Yeah, it has. Jackass is out.
Yeah.
We gotta see that.
Oh, boy.
The next topic is a good one.
Dude.
It's a fucking good one.
Okay.
I'm talking to, like, 4 different girls right now.
Oh, boy.
Stressful being me.
Are you with your girl still?
Mm-mm.
So you're completely broken up.
Yep, I haven't talked to her in a month.
And you're like over it.
Dude, oh my God, it's crazy we're recording. It's weird, Noni. First week, I was, like, miserable. I'm kind of okay.
That's what happens.
It's really weird. I
So-
don't like that I'm okay, because I
Well-
did want her back.
Well, here's the problem. You were okay the whole time.
It's weird. This is, like, really weird. Like, with Lindsay, it took me at least 7 months of miserable trying to get her attention. This one's weird, Noni. I'm like, wait, it's been a month. I think we're okay. I think I don't even care
You
if
were
she gets with
okay-
the dude.
Yeah, you were okay from the start, but it took. It just takes time for you like to catch up with the idea.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. Also, your video you sent me, I showed my whole family, and they all, like, cried.
What?
When you were like, dude, I'm here for you. You're
You
breaking.
showed my whole family.
I showed the whole family, and I put it in a song. It's in a song. It's coming out soon. And I sent it to her, and she was like, "Who's talking?"
Well, I mean, we do this, so it's like not like we hide anything, but that was just for you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was like, Mom, isn't this the cutest thing ever? So what I said, she was like, that was really sweet of him. She's like, aw. And Juddy really liked what you said in it. He was like, for once he's cooking, because sometimes you're not
For
cooking.
once.
Yeah, it was a rare cook. Okay, I'm ready for the next topic.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna put this on because I like being able to hear.
Yeah, do that. We need someone.
I like being able to hear like my voice coming from here, and I can hear like the final product.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Live.
Okay, so I heard that this isn't original. Most of my shit isn't. I get it from somewhere, right? Okay. This is an honest question that I saw on a TikTok video or something. It was like a podcast, and this question got asked, and it actually made me really reflect. So I wanted to ask this question to you because I think that it's gonna affect you the same way it affected me. When you go somewhere, are you having fun, or are you the fun?
I'm the fun.
Understand what I'm asking here. Like, are you actually having a good time? Or is it that are you actually having a good time and having like good connections and everybody involved is like equally having fun? Or are you just creating the fun and not leaving space for everybody to join in and contribute to the fun?
I'm having fun, but I mean, this is literally what we do on the podcast. We're kind of not, I talk a lot. It maybe, I don't know. I think I see what you're saying. Yeah. Maybe I should open it up to other people more. For sure.
So for me, when I heard that question and I started thinking about it, like as if it was asked of me,
Yeah.
I immediately went, no,
That's what I just did right now, live on camera. Yeah.
fuck, wait a minute. So I know that when I go, especially like it's a little different here. It's a little different in this intimate setting with like a couple people having a conversation. But I'm talking specifically when I go out and it's like me and my wife with another couple, or like, we go out and hang out with like a group or a family gathering, or a party. In any time it's like a group social setting. I don't think it's a different version of me, but I think that I elevate what I feel needs to be like added to the moment. And I feel like I'm the jokes that come to my mind, I'm constantly saying them. Somebody says something, I got to react to it. It's slightly performative, but at the same time, it's like and then at the end of the night, I almost always would be like, man, that was so much fun. But was it
who had fun?
right? Was it just me that had fun because I just went and performed
Yeah. No,
in front of everybody?
there's a reason I tell people no sometimes to hanging out. It's because I'm not ready to perform. I only go when I'm ready to perform, and that's a blast for me. It's like testing material.
So are you when you go?
I think I think I might be the only one having fun.
Are you having fun because you're the fun?
Yes. I don't go to people to entertain me. I go to entertain them.
So in the conversation that I watched, it was like what they were talking about is more specifically, like the guy was like, like let's say you're your guys' age and you're dating and you go out and you go on your first couple dates and you're kind of presenting in a way because you just want to make fun.
Yep.
You want to make the night fun. So you're more adventurous, you're more talkative, you're coming up with good jokes and you're doing things. But then let's say you settle down with that girl and then you're like, okay, now we're just at home on a Tuesday watching TV.
Yeah.
And I'm not on.
Yeah.
Is she going to go, this dude's fucking boring?
I'm literally dealing with that right now. And I'm really scared. And I wish you didn't bring back more anxieties.
Yep.
Yeah, every dude does it though. I think girls, you should know what you're signing up for. This isn't really us. We're just trying to get you, to fuck with us. And then once you're in it, you're in it. You're in it. Maybe make them your girlfriend first, so and then start acting like a shithead because it's like, you're in it. This is me. They do the same thing. These girls do the same thing. We all can speak from experience. I didn't know you were crazy. I thought you were awesome. And then now you're crazy now that we're like comfortable? Damn, you should have shown me that from the start.
Okay, so in my experience, when you put it into that context of like dating or whatever, so mine's a little unique, I think, is in the sense of like when I go out, I do think I am the fun, but I am just being me. And
To an extent, same.
But I am that person at all times. So like my wife my current wife, been together over 20 years. So, and I don't know if she'll watch this, but she signed up for like, oh, this guy's fun, this guy's good, this, you know, and then it's the opposite, like the version of like, oh, you were performative to a point and I thought you were fun, and then now we're just chilling, so you're boring and I get to see the real you.
Yeah.
Well, she's like, no, that was the real you, and I'm sick of it. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that is a different case.
She's like, God damn it. Like, it's fun when we're like out and doing stuff, but now it's like it's Wednesday night and we're going to bed. You can stop with the fucking jokes.
That's a real wife right there. She knows you're performing and she's cool with you being chill too. That's a real wife, even though she likes to chill you more, is what it sounds like. Does that not hurt your feelings?
Yeah. So, okay, I'll give you one. So, I rarely put people on blast, but I'll put my cousin on blast here. Like the other day, a couple weeks ago, I went to Washington, D.C. and visited my cousin Pablo. Love him to death. We had such a great time. He is the most humble, amazing host.
Asked him to be on the podcast and he said absolutely not.
Yeah, he's not down for this. But when we're out there, like I was having such a good time and I was seeing all these things and I was like, I was like overloaded with like amazingness. Like I've never been to Washington, D.C. So I got to see all this amazing stuff, and we're going through art museums and like all kinds of cool stuff. And the way my brain works is like I'm on. Like I'm always on. Just so everybody knows, I'm fucking on when I'm by myself.
Me too.
So like before you even pulled up, like I'm in this garage and I'm literally talking out loud to myself and saying jokes and laughing at them to myself.
Me too.
Got to.
I'm in DC and I'm doing, and Pablo rarely gets to hang out with me. We're close. We're like brothers. We're super close, but we rarely hang out. And he knows who I am intimately. Like he knows who I am. So he like riffs on me, you know, and he like kind of gives a couple jabs. But one moment we were walking through one of these museums and I'm making comments and I'm saying jokes and I'm doing, and he looks at me and he goes, you know, Anthony, you don't have to fill every negative space with like words.
Yeah, like silence and stuff.
Like,
I've heard that all the
like
time.
you could just shut the fuck up. Like, and my wife, I could tell she turned her head and laughed her ass off, but she, you know, because it was like an insulting thing.
And
so,
she felt validated.
so right.
Yep.
So she's like, I'm not the only one that feels that way.
Yeah.
And like, just so everybody knows, like that's an okay emotion to have.
I like this speech.
And I'm okay with it. And I thought that was funny, just like the comments that I get on my videos. Like
Yeah.
I thought that was funny in the moment. Like if that was like if we were on a sitcom that was written into the script, fucking nailed it.
Everything you've said,
Such
I
a joke.
absolutely related with.
Such a joke.
This is just me in your lives every day. We're big time performers.
And so I'm like I'm okay with getting that shit from, and you know, me and my wife even talked about it later, and she's like, you know, Pablo gives you some good you know.
Hey, that advice earlier, you gonna take it?
Well, he you know gets after you a little bit, and I'm like yeah, it's my brother.
Oh, shit,
Like
gotcha.
my brother it's funny when my brother gives me shit, you know. Like a random dude on the street would, I think that would be a little like out of line, you know. But like when my brother gives it to me, it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
You know, and like the whole thing is like if somebody truly, so referencing my wife, who is my ultimate, right, and then my cousin Pablo, who's I'm probably closer to him than most people, right. I'm talking about two super close people to me giving me shit. That's amazing to me. Like those things, those intimate relationships, you need to have people that can give you the thing. They have to be able to get you. You have to be able to get the thing.
What is that, Noni?
It's like a ladybug, or am I tripping?
Oh, poor ladybug. Yeah, I completely hear you and I agree with you. I think everyone enjoys hearing people, like hearing yourself be called out, because people like talking about themselves. And it's nice to be understood a little bit. Like it's why girls like when we ask them questions. I love earlier when you were like, you're not original. That felt nice. It was you criticizing me a little bit, but it felt nice. And I thought it was funny too, because it's like you understand me. So I think we all like that. I don't think even what you're saying right now is very unique. I think we're all in a complimentive way. I think we're all like that. I think everyone kind of likes criticism from their, like you said, brother or family. No strangers. Strangers is like, even if you're right, you don't know me. You don't fucking know me. And Ekene, you always tell me about that, dude. How like you'll like be like, want to hang out, and I'm like, I don't feel like I'm entertaining today, and you'll be like, who cares?
No one.
No, you're not.
And to say this, like going back to the original question, to the topic, like I just can't relate because I feel like
I knew this was all unrelatable to you.
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't say I go places. Well, yeah, I go places and try to have fun. I wouldn't say from specific people. I'm more like what's the activity? What are we doing? Type of a thing. If that makes sense.
I'm the opposite. I'll do whatever because I'm gonna make it
Cause
freaking awesome.
Because I feel like you've said that you've had like folks where it's like, because like you said, it's like, oh, I don't feel like entertaining people today. Like,
yeah.
The fact that like people are showing up like with the intent of like, oh, I need you to entertain me, like that just sounds kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, and I have gotten that. Noni, have you gotten that? You show up and people expect you to be so fun because I am really freaking fun. And I've gotten you okay? You're in a little bit of a bad mood today? Yeah. It's like, fuck you. I can be off sometimes. You've never gotten that?
No, I'm saying you can't be off.
That's what it feels like sometimes. And I kind of like the pressure a little bit.
No, you can't be off.
Right? That's why I say no if I'm not ready.
There was one episode that we did where you were like reluctant to come. And then when you came, you were like, I'm doing stuff. And then some stuff happened in the house and you guys were kind of going through some stuff and you came out and you're like, you know what, dude, I don't even think I could podcast
because
right now.
I was off.
And when you said that, my initial reaction was like, fuck you, motherfucker. Like, get on. Like, turn it on.
And I did. I came out.
It's time to go.
I came out and I did it.
You're here for me, bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
and I liked that. I liked that.
Like, get out of your fucking head where you're in your own little fucking wallowing in sorrow because, like, all that's fine. But for me, selfishly, turn it the fuck on.
I thought you were going to bring up the spot.
I think that's a bit different, though, because, like, this is, like, content that you're trying to actually, like, produce. So, in this content, like, you would want, like, the best, version of both of you guys. So instead of like just like a regular hangout,
he's right.
Like that's
we literally
like,
can't be off with this.
Yeah. It's like you kind of want.
What's up? Welcome to our podcast.
Turn it on, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Welcome to our podcast.
So.
That's why I thought I was perfect for this podcast because, and you too, we're always on. We've always gotten told that. Have you gotten told you should start a podcast? Because I have.
Hello.
And I'm on it. We did it.
Just did
well,
it.
you did it, and I'm a part of it, and I get to be in the name when really he does all the work. The airplane again.
That's not an airplane. You're dumb.
Jet?
Chopper?
You can't tell that's a helicopter?
No. I thought helicopters are...
What the fuck do you hear? You thought that was an airplane?
Yes.
You're dumb.
I wish there was a way we could see...
You never heard the Ghetto Bird song? Ice Cube?
Is he trolling?
I mean, I never put too much stock into like what type of aerial machine
you're
is
like
flying.
you're like a
But
professional
if I were to like guess, I would lean more towards helicopter.
Fuck you.
Because
I'm gonna play right here in the clip. I'm gonna play Ghetto Bird.
Really? Okay. Well, I don't like loud noises, so I just wanted that to pass. Now I feel normal again.
Yeah.
And the more I'm hearing, that's a helicopter.
Wait, go back though. Go back to the on thing. I was loving that.
Yeah, you got to be on. You got to be on for this. You know what? But it's like you don't have to be on all the time for like hangouts and stuff. And so I could
You
say
shouldn't
I
have
think
to
it's
be.
I think it's normal for people. I think normal people would say like that love to entertain, that love to have people over and like entertain people and like have dinner and guests and stuff and like have little get-togethers. Those people, normal people, are like, I'm not on always, but I'm on when I'm in a social environment and I'm entertaining tonight, so I'm doing the thing. But if they got like in a normal person, if they're like, hey, oh, by the way, I invited a bunch of people over tonight, they're coming over. Now that person has a little bit of anxiety, like, oh fuck, I have to change my. So with me though, like I would say I'm not original, but I'm less of the population. I think there's less of us that are just on always, that we're irritating to the people that love us, but they still love us.
That's the best
Which
feeling.
is why it's like a shout out to my wife and shout out to Pablo. They still love me, knowing that I'm just on always.
Yeah.
And it doesn't turn off.
They see
I don't know. Do you have? I get some anxiety about me not turning off.
Yes.
Like I'll be alone and I literally sometimes tell myself like, can you just stop fucking? Can I just go?
Yeah, it becomes an identity thing.
Like,
I start to get really scared.
I actually even like I'll be like on my ride to work in my helmet and like fucking telling a whole story, and I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I've watched movies and became the character and started talking like the characters. Like by myself and like for weeks and months when I'm obsessed with the movie and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right, dude, you gotta turn it off, man. So I totally feel you on that. But like you said, they still love us. But they see the behind the scenes, and I don't like that. You're saying like when Kelly called you out, that doesn't make you anxious that she knows how you are off. I don't like that. That's my fear of talking to a new girl, getting a new girlfriend. I don't want to go through that again where they're gonna see that side of me. I'd rather just have that side by myself and everyone gets on Zion. Because when I'm off, I suck.
No, I completely relate to that. I'm off, if I'm off,
I don't even want you to see me off. I don't really want to come see you when I'm off.
If I'm off, I'm in a dark place.
I've seen you off though. I thought you were gonna talk about the Spider-Man episode. Boy, you were off.
No, I was drunk.
Can't believe we
That's
aired
different.
You were hungover.
No, I was hungover and drunk.
Oh, you drank again?
Yeah, I was drunk that night and I was hungover.
Dude, we did a Spider-Man episode. He was like all over it over text. He was like, heck yeah, this is gonna be blast. I got there. He was like, oh, sorry, I'm just out of it. Every time I asked him a question, sorry, I'm just out of it. And I was like, I felt like you, bitch, get on. We're doing a podcast.
I did not crack open one of these until you said I'm on my way.
Wow.
I've learned my lesson.
because he's been fucked up
so many times where he's like, all right, we're starting at 7.
Yeah.
And so I crack a beer at 5 and he shows up at 10 and I'm already wasted. And I'm like, fuck, this is.
But I kind of, I'm not
hard
gonna
to
lie.
focus.
I mean, I don't want to like influence an alcoholic, but I kind of had fun when you do that. Because you just came with so much energy. And I was like,
I learned to crack the beer. No, it has to be, it can't be sooner than an hour.
Yeah.
It has to be like an hour and then you're here.
Yeah.
If it's 2-3 hours, then I'm already, so like now we're an hour into the episode and I'm like right at a sweet spot. And then about an hour from now, I'll get to a point where like I'll lose focus.
Yeah.
And losing focus.
That's when it's like, we could wrap it up.
Well, yeah, because then you're saying things and my brain is literally losing track of the conversation.
Yes.
And I'll go, what the fuck am I going to say right now? I don't know.
Yeah. That's me sober.
That's like, dude, we had one episode where I got completely shit-faced during the episode and we were talking about like DC or Marvel or something and he brought up John Cena.
I think you commented on this one, Ekene. I think
he brought up John Cena.
Noni, I'm not gonna lie, he showed me clips before and been like, what the fuck is your Noni talking about?
I thought he was talking about somebody else completely and I was like, that guy's a hack.
Yeah.
And I just
Ekene,
I think I remember.
I was talking about Michael Cera.
Yeah.
I was talking about Michael Cera from Scott Pilgrim, and he goes, "Yeah, but John Cena's a hack."
And
we all went.
But no, but here's the problem: is nobody corrected me. Nobody was like, "No, we're talking about this guy."
Man.
Everybody just like went, "That's weird," and then just went on with the conversation.
Did that make you feel even more shitty?
No, because I never put 2 and 2 together in the moment.
So you saw the clip,
and I was just like lost in this like conversation. Like, who's talking about fucking John Cena?
See,
and
dude,
we weren't. And then I rewatched it and was like, oh. I think we're talking about John Cena. They are talking about Michael Cera.
Yeah.
It goes on for 20 minutes and no one corrects me.
That's on us. I think we enjoyed watching you look a little stupid.
Yeah, I've been stupid drunk. We had a whole
content.
We had a whole podcast that never got aired. Our forbidden deleted episode.
Yep.
Where I took a bunch of mushrooms.
Yep. And
I was on alcohol. I was drinking. I took a bunch of mushrooms, and we're right when we get going. Like I'm like, this is gonna be the best episode ever, and I just lost every topic. I couldn't maintain a conversation.
He actually asked me. I think 20 minutes in, he goes, "Hey man, I think I'm gonna need you to carry this one." Because he's supposed to have all the questions. He was already like he said, he hyped it up, and then he was like, "Never mind, I'm gonna need you to.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to step it up here."
I was completely lost,
and I did. I had to, and I interviewed him, and it was awesome. We talked about movies. Talon was on it, and then he was like, "The audio's fucked and the video's fucked."
We had such a
it's
great.
all fucked.
It was like a 3-hour podcast.
It's okay. You shot yourself on shrooms anyway. Let's just freaking scrap it.
And then we never press record on the audio.
So
that's the worst thing to hear after a whole podcast. By the way, imagine after this, he was like, "We didn't record, dude." It's like,
and we tried to recapture from the shitty cameras, the audio from the shitty cameras, and
it got old. But he loved to say, "But we had fun. It's about the memories."
It's all reps.
Yeah,
all
but at what
reps.
point do I want it? But I was gonna say that's why I could never be drunk, never been drunk or high my whole entire life because that next
Well, I
day,
remember on my birthday, like last year on my birthday, you drank like half a beer and you were like, "I'm drunk."
that was crazy. That was crazy.
I was
But
like,
I
"You're not
still
drunk."
don't think I've actually been drunk. But that's why I don't ever. Hola.
Allie,
What up?
I never feel like I can intrude.
you can intrude. Come and get a
Girl,
mic.
you could grab a mic and join if you want.
Come and sit with me.
No, I have to get my laundry and I have to leave. Are these all cameras?
Yep.
Yup.
The little choke
Everything's
cameras.
recording.
Whoa, I can't fit, so I'll say hi and then bye because I have to grab my laundry and dog sit.
You have to say hi in the mic though. Everyone needs to hear you and see you. Hi. Perfect.
Do you think that's gonna be bad?
No, that was
It's
awesome.
gonna be great. Love you.
Can I hit that?
So what we were talking
What up?
about is when you, yeah,
Did you just get off work?
Yep.
Nice. Make good
when
money?
when you go out,
I
200.
did.
when you go, when you go out, and you're hanging out with friends, are you the fun,
There's a great question for
or
you.
are you having fun, or are you the fun?
It's a case by case situation. Like it depends on the group that I'm with.
Depends on the group,
Yeah.
the situation, the event.
Like
Because
when,
if I'm with Hunter, my bestie forever, then we're both the fun. And
Yeah,
we
you guys
feed
are bouncing off
other's
each other,
fun.
yeah. That's us, Noni. That's us. But when, have you ever been in a room where you're like, I'm the fun one?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that more frequent than the other?
So
At this point in my life, no, because I feel like I've
Oh.
calmed down a lot, and I just like to watch people have fun now. Because I'm like, "Ugh,
I want that.
I'm tired.
I was just telling him I want that.
Well, I think it's more for like me and Zion.
We've been
is,
performing
like,
our whole
is
lives.
is an idea of like when you go, are you not allowing for other people to interact? Where you're just performative the whole time,
Yeah.
and not allowing room for other people to like express themselves.
I
and have
used to
fun?
do that a lot. I used to be like that a lot.
But it's like not our fault that some people are fucking boring. Like literally, I'm a star.
Love y'all.
Love you more.
See ya.
Have a good rest of your night.
You too.
Alura, Camille, Espinoza.
That was a good cameo.
Oh, thanks.
The drunk thing. I can't ever get drunk because the next day I would hate that feeling. I'm talking blackout drunk, by the way, of not remembering what I did the fault. That would kill me.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I remember Tom still to this day talks about a haunting day where he got really drunk at a party and came home and he was like, I literally have no idea what I did yesterday. Noni, I would be like, oh, I'd be texting everyone, yo, did I like kiss you? Did I like take off my pants? What did I do? Did I say the N word? Like I'd be asking every single question possible. It's
Yeah,
like getting
yeah.
your wisdom teeth removed. And you get that high gas and you're like, what did I spoil?
So
No.
I'm all too familiar with the waking up the next morning and having to call your friends and apologize. You don't know why. Say, hey, I'm sorry, man. But
See, I don't want to do that, dude.
yeah,
I'll
it's a
say this,
shitty feeling.
That sounds like
it's
shit.
not like wisdom teeth because I mean when you're going through a surgery, you know that you're dead. Like you don't know that you're like up and doing stuff. You know that you're
That's true. I
You're
more mean
just
like,
sleep.
the after high part where you're like scared you're going to say something when you're high. Like Charlie bit me, the classic videos or
You know what's crazy?
Charlie
When I
bit
got
me.
my wisdom teeth removed, I wasn't in that state of mind. Like I don't know if there's
No,
like
I
different
heard there's different.
procedures because I woke up and I was like, I don't feel like doing nothing stupid right now.
Yeah, I thought
Like, I see
no matter what
videos.
that gas just cooks you, but I've seen a lot of people be like, I was fine.
Yeah.
But I was also going to ask you, do you enjoy making people feel a little uncomfortable in a good way, not in a creepy way? Like, do you kind of like you're saying that when other people who are strangers show up, you kind of have to get a little bit of anxiety and you got to like think about some things you're going to say rather than, how you talk with someone you're comfortable with. I actually get excited when a homie's like, I'm bringing a friend because I go, fuck yeah, I can't wait to say outlandish shit and see their reaction and think I'm insane. I love that. I love when people go, you see it. When we're around Malachi's new friends, they all go, yo, Zion's crazy. Yo, get your boy. I love being that guy, Noni. I love being the crazy white guy in an all black friend group.
Oh God.
That's just strange
That's my character,
work.
though, isn't it?
You're just a strange individual.
And I love that
Well, I think so.
because they still love me.
It's for me. It's more profound than that. It's like, here's the deal. When it comes to how I interact with the world, I think I have a unique perspective. I think that I have a unique perspective, and I know that I'm not original. I think a lot of people have this, but I think that topics that are controversial, topics that are difficult to talk about, I think that topics that inspire anger, love, hate, all the emotions, those topics that I think people get so triggered on, they don't trigger me. And so to me, it's almost like a mission and a goal to like dull down people's
Yes, sir. Yes,
reactions.
Sir. Yes.
So when
I knew you got me.
For example, I grew up in a Christian household where it was like, this is the law, this is the rule, this is the thing, this is what it is, this is all fact. And then I got to a point where I understood that, oh, wait a minute, this is all y'all's just your perspective. Like, I can have my own.
Yep.
And if I mention it and I get like this crazy reaction, it shouldn't be that crazy reaction. You guys should just conversate with me on what my perspective is of this.
Dude, this is what I'm always telling them.
So when I go,
yes,
there is no God, and then someone goes, what the fuck? And then it becomes like this big thing.
For me, it's not a what the fuck. For me, it's I've been down this hole with you too many times, and I don't want to do it again.
It's not in a sense of like I'm arguing whether there's a God or not a God. It is the fact that
you want to converse.
I want this to be a conversation that we should be able to have.
Noni, same.
And the fact that you guys are unwilling.
Yep.
So it's not like I'm trying to trigger you.
No,
it's that. Hey, you
explained it so well and so much better than me.
Let's peel the Band-Aid.
Yep.
And have the
and
conversation.
People just think you're being an asshole or rage bait.
I wish people could have the conversation because
even
when you said it earlier, I just sat here and like didn't have no reaction to it. But there are plenty of people that were like me that believe in God would have like just gone crazy. But it's like
my sister. I believe in God, but I don't go crazy when he says it. I tried one podcast and I just was like, I'm just tired because I'm not educated enough on the topic.
There was one podcast where we actually got really in depth about God.
Yeah.
And then, but I was so drunk that it really was like it.
It was Noni talking.
If I'm drunk,
it was Noni talking.
We're not having a conversation.
Nope.
I'm just like,
it was literally like him. Yeah.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
You guys just don't understand. And
I
was like,
and if I said anything, he'd shut it down.
It was so.
And you just said you like when it's conversed.
It's the worst version of me.
Yeah, you did the opposite of everything you did.
Me being drunk and talking about a controversial topic is the worst version of me.
Because I'm glad you know that.
I'm not even making points. I'm just literally just going, fuck you.
Yep.
And so,
Juddy does that too. Juddy does that too when he's drunk.
But I love really good conversation. I had my uncle Randy, who is he's a pillar in our family, as far as like leading the way on like what we all believe and all that stuff, because it is a Christian family. If you really look in like the core structure of how we were all raised. And
the whole country, Nigeria.
So the idea of me saying I don't agree with this, I don't agree with these premises, I don't agree with what you guys believe, but I want to have somebody from the family that everybody trusts. That is not just it's not just me talking to like one of the younger kids that's uninformed or whatever. It's somebody who's higher up there that's been teaching us for years. Mm-hmm. I want to put him in this seat and have a conversation and record it and show it to the family.
Yep.
So that it is an intelligent, rational conversation about a very personal, a very intimate, a very important topic. And I did that. And I did a podcast where me and him just sat down and talk about the validity of the Bible. And I think it went good. I mean, it got like 100 views. And I'm hoping that all those 100 were our family.
They were. He wasn't ready for Noni's smoke, though.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he went on there. And
most Christians aren't. And so, to be fair, as a Christian, being raised in a Christian belief, you're given talking points. And you rarely divert to understand the historicity of those talking points, of the
so weird hearing
the literary criticism. You know, especially me, like growing up, being taught like in Sunday school, it's like, hey, this is what it is, and that's it.
Yep.
And you don't question it, and you get kind of slapped if you question it. Once I got to the point where I started
100%.
questioning it, it was easy to talk to somebody who agreed with me, because I go, yeah, I don't think that that's a thing. They go, yeah, it's not. And I go, oh, okay, great. What did I learn from that? Nothing.
Yeah.
But then I go to somebody who disagrees with that and say, hey, this is why I don't think that that is right. And they go, wait, no, this is right, and this is why. And then I go, wait a minute. No. This is why I know all that, what you're saying. Have you thought about this? And then they go, no, I haven't thought about that. And I go, exactly. So I was where you were. Now I'm where I'm at. Get to where I'm at and still have the same opinion you do.
Exactly. That's why I liked the Bible study group that I had in college, because our pastor was kind of thinking like that. Like, we'll have certain conversations, but he'll throw certain things out there where it's like you start having certain thoughts. I was like, maybe how a majority of people like view a certain part of the Bible. It's like you start thinking about it a different way, but still did a good job of like reeling it in. Like, not to say like X, Y, and Z is like a false thingamajig, but it just gets the brain working, because once you start, and this circles back to me liking to see both sides of a lot of stuff. Once you are able to have those types of conversations, you're able to understand and stand your ground on,
especially
your
on topics
opinions.
you disagree with.
Exactly.
It's really fun to hear. That's why I said, Noni, I'm ready. That's why on that podcast I was like, lay it on me. Why are you not a Christian? It was fun to hear your side. It was hard to not get triggered though, for sure.
Because you are a Christian.
Yeah, but that's how it should be when you're passionate.
Are you a Christian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you raised in a Christian household?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And do you think that being raised in a Christian household has something to do with the fact that you are a Christian?
I think about that sometimes, because I was like, what if by any chance I grew up like in a Muslim country, and that was what was,
You would be Muslim.
Exactly. That's something that I do think about.
You got to do your own journey. Everyone's got to do their own
So
journey.
you think that God was like, all right, your belief is going to be dictated by where you're born.
This all goes into like existential talks, because what was it? And I put in a group chat one time. Was it the allegory of the cave? Like, wherever, like just how you grew up and how you raised is kind of, a lot of it's based on that, and you kind of have to do your best to learn on your own, depending on the circumstances. But
Yeah.
But do you learn? Do you study?
that's the point. That's a piece of it. You gotta
He does
find
this.
the time to do that, but
This reminds
balancing
me.
it up with everything else that life's giving you. Because I mean, even just now, like in this moment, like how we grew up, that's not how folks 500 years ago, thousands of years ago, like were growing up. They weren't, grow up preschool, elementary school, middle school, high school, like, and then
True.
just that structure of like, this is how life's supposed to go. But it's all very circumstantial and luck based to a certain extent, depending on how you break it down.
I got a new topic.
Okay, let's hear it.
How many do you have, or how many?
I got one.
You got one,
And it's a magic trick.
I have the ones we wrote down in the car.
Fair enough.
I learned a magic trick.
Don't worry, that's all getting cut. So basically, it's still a short podcast.
So I developed a skill where I learned this trick where I'm able to read your minds.
Okay,
I want to see it.
Okay.
I'm excited.
So what we're going to do here
I'm thinking dark thoughts.
is I'm going to have you guys
Notepad.
I'm going to have you guys pick a number between 1
Oh no, bro was watching magic YouTube video.
and 244. Okay?
Okay.
So between 1 and 244, I want you both to pick and visualize a number. And I'm going to guess that number on both of you guys.
Okay.
Okay. But it's gonna take.
I don't like that number.
It's gonna take. I gotta ask a couple
That's the number.
questions while we're doing it, and then we'll get to the reveal. But you're gonna pick the number. I'm gonna write it down. Then I'm gonna.
No math is involved, right? I can't stand that shit.
But I'm gonna write it down as I'm going. I'm gonna go through my deal, and then I'll write it down before you reveal it,
Okay.
and then I'll reveal it.
I've never been more excited for anything we've ever done on this podcast.
This could go crazy.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
I've always wanted someone to do this to me on the street.
Okay. Dude, this is, you don't even know. This is so crazy.
What the?
Okay. 1 through 244.
I got mine.
You got yours?
Yes.
You got yours.
I got mine.
Okay. And here we go. But I got to ask a couple questions, okay? What is the first time that you had a thought of death?
Sex? Oh. When I was
Age.
8.
8.
Yeah,
8.
I think 8 on the dot.
8.
I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ekene. Name the last time you were late for work. What was the date?
Different questions. He's a pretty on time kind of guy.
Oh, you could say if you were never late for work, then just say a number.
I'll say sometime in April, so the 4th.
There's no way you're getting my number via
hold on,
this
hold on,
method.
hold on.
This
Okay,
has to be like bullshit filler questions, right?
hold on. Yesterday, how many times did you take a piss?
I'm probably like 12. I'm a pisser.
12?
Yeah,
That's
no,
kinda
it's
crazy.
bad.
Hold
I have
on.
pots.
Say 12 when you look at me.
12.
Okay.
Dude, what is this bullshit
hold on,
little
hold
like?
on, hold on.
Hold on, adjust your shirt again.
Hold on. Okay. Ekene,
Do a little dance.
how many times have you had to change your prescription to your glasses?
What?
Change prescription.
Is this a roast?
I'm gonna just round that to just a new pair of glasses. If I've been let's just do the quick math.
Noni, how long have you been ugly?
I'll round it to like 9.
Okay.
I
This
was
better
like
not be a
2
waste
years,
of time, bro.
2
Okay.
years. I've had glasses for like almost 20.
What was the date the last time you got a haircut?
It's Kelly. I'd say like 3 months ago. So
3?
yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Ekene,
I think he might be getting it.
hold on. What size shoe do you wear?
I wear a 11.5, 12.
Same. We both got big dicks.
All right. 11 and a half, 12. Okay.
Want to pound that on the big dicks? Fuck. I mean, like, why not?
How many times have you been to the beach?
In total? My whole life?
Your whole life?
Definitely 100.
Okay.
Wish we were getting the same questions.
I know. I'm kind of jealous of some of your questions. I wanted to be asked about my dick size.
Okay. Ekene, can you swim?
Yes.
Zion,
Feels like I'm at the doctor.
how many black friends do you have?
All of them. Ekene, Malachi, Marquise, Kylan, Ryan, Jordan. It's 7.
7. Okay.
I'm sorry if I left one of you out.
Okay. Are you ready?
No
You guys
fucking
got
way.
You guys have it in
Dude,
your
was
mind?
this
I
was
still
this just
got it.
right?
No, you can't change your number.
No, I still have my number for a
still have your
specific
number.
reason.
Yes.
Okay. Ready?
For a specific reason, I got my number still.
In the camera. Ready?
If you're right, I'm gonna give you.
I really wanted you to get
I'm
the number
pissed.
and like just figure out
See,
why.
now that's rage bait. I'm gonna be honest. I fully was convinced. Were you convinced as well?
So I wasn't gonna be convinced until he pulled out like.
I did
crazy.
say, "Is this gonna be a waste of time?" a few times, and you just kept.
Was it waste? Was it waste?
No, it was pretty funny.
That was a good joke. That was a good joke.
Damn.
All right. Next
My number
topic.
was 113.
Okay.
What was your number?
72.
Don't care.
Don't care. Fuck you. So you're out of topics?
I got more, but what do we'll
I was.
switch-
Did you see Toy Story 5? Because we wanted to review.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
But we could go. We could.
No, then
okay.
you're gonna. Like I said, it's not a conversation unless all three can participate.
Did you see Supergirl?
I didn't. Did you?
Yeah.
Today?
Yesterday.
Good or bad?
I thought it was amazing.
Fuck yeah, I'm stoked. I'm gonna go tomorrow after I see Jackass. Okay, but Toy Story 5, we don't have to review it, but we do want your opinion on this. Isn't it time that we get one of the humans to see the toys move in a Toy Story movie? Can we get that before we die? I just want to see.
Have we not?
Nope. Sid does not count.
Yeah, Sid saw it, but then
No, we need a normal, regular human to freak out. It's like Phineas and Ferb. We need Candace to fucking catch these
crazy,
kids.
yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready for that? Because I am.
that would go crazy.
Why
the toy.
does Sid not count?
Because it's a villain.
No, Sid counts, but it's like
It's not impactful, in my opinion.
if he returned, it would be.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Because then he'd be all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah, he go crazy.
What is Sid up to now? Probably,
Me and,
probably
me and-
dead.
Me and Marquise, we said he's probably in like a garage somewhere. You know, they got the investigation board, the post-it notes,
Yes.
trying to connect.
Yeah.
How are
Yeah,
these
he's
toys
just
doing this?
Manic.
Yeah.
Just doesn't sleep. Okay, back to Supergirl. Okay. There is a big dilemma right now, and me and my friends were arguing about this all day yesterday. Celebrities. Who is hotter? Sydney Sweeney, the girl from Euphoria with the big tits, or the girl that plays Supergirl, Millie? I don't know her last name.
So funny thing, we just had this conversation today where I was telling my wife a couple days ago, I was at work and one of my coworkers, I won't name his name, but he was like, hey, you gonna go see the new Supergirl? And I was like, yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, I'm excited about it. He was like, oh, I don't know. Why the fuck would they make, dude, she's so ugly and
Yeah,
so
I can't
gross, like so weird looking. And I was like,
The world is so sexist, and
I'm looking at her right now.
she's not
Look.
fucking ugly. She's bad as fuck.
okay, so here's my thing. So this is what I was telling my wife. I was like, okay, regardless if you're like your taste or whatever, like you're like, oh, maybe she's good looking, maybe she's not good looking. She's definitely not like repulsive.
She's far from repulsive. She's actually more on the hot side.
I think
kinda-
she's an attractive woman. Like I look at her, I go, oh, that's a good looking girl.
Great looking girl.
Like, but
Millie?
I'm saying is like, regardless if you're like, oh, is she hot or is she not hot? She's definitely not
Ugly.
ugly.
Super not ugly.
So I thought that was weird that his reaction was
Yep, this
that
is a big
way.
topic in the world right now. For some reason, people are repulsed by her. People are literally, and if you look at a comment section of any of her interviews, it's, oh my God, I can't stand her. She look like this, she look like that. Oh, ugliest bitch I've ever seen.
Okay, so this is
this
the
is
thing.
real. This is a real thing. Our
Yeah, I
world
just
has gone to
experienced that.
shit.
Is she getting compared to Sydney because I pulled it up, I was like, it's like the same type beat. Like
They're
they
just,
look
they have similar
similar.
faces. They're both white women, and they're both like the white woman, blonde hair,
Is she
cliche
the girl
look.
from
Euphoria.
Housemaid?
Housemaid. That's Sydney Sweeney, who's hotter, and don't think about her tits.
Wait, but that's not the Supergirl?
No, that's see.
Wait, so
This is the
Supergirl
same
is
people, same
from
person.
Game of Thrones.
I didn't even know
Not
that.
Game of Thrones. House of
Housemaid is Sydney Sweeney.
no. What's there's a
House
new
of
Game
Dragon?
House of Dragon.
Really, Supergirl's in that?
Yeah.
This is a new actor to me, but that's dope.
She's
that
the
is-
girl. She's the badass girl from House of Dragons.
Exactly, badass girl. So me and my friends argued about this for hours. They were like, "It's obviously Sydney Sweeney." I know they're just thinking with their dicks. Really think about their faces. Supergirl has a way more distinct face. She doesn't look cliche. And if you look at, they were like, look up them smiling. They both have interesting smiles, but one is a way better smile, and it's Millie, not Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney looks like an
look at
animal. What's that one animation? Sydney Sweeney's not attractive. Yeah, pull it up right there. She's
He's not gonna
she's
Google it.
way hotter. Millie's way hotter. My friend was like, she looks like she's mogging. She just looks like she has male features. She has a jawline. Yeah, she's hot. Like, what? Just because if it's like a male thing to do, girls can mog. Girls can get jawlines. If you're not dating a girl with a jawline, you're hiding that you're gay.
The new Supergirl movie. Go watch it. I think it's amazing, and I won't do too much about it, but I loved it.
Oh, I can't
I loved it.
freaking wait.
And a couple of reasons I loved it is that it had a more Guardians of the Galaxy feeling because
I heard.
So I don't think this is a spoiler, but it's not. I thought it was gonna be like Supergirl. It was gonna be like Superman, the like a continuation of Superman. It's not. It's its own thing, and none of it takes place on Earth. It's all Guardians of the Galaxy, like Lobo. That none of these are spoilers. It's all right. So
I'm probably not
Jason,
watching it, but
Jason
go ahead.
Momoa is
The villain.
Lobo. He's not the villain.
Wait, he's not.
No. There's a obvious villain, right? And
Okay.
Lobo's just a villain that's
Okay.
in the movie.
And Superman's in it.
And Aquaman is that dude, plays that dude.
I love him.
But it's all it all has like a Guardians of the Galaxy feel where it's like
I love
it's
that.
like planetary. It's in other planets. There's space travel. Everybody has spaceships and all kinds of stuff. So it's not like this like unique to, Superman happens here. This is like her doing shit other places, like in the galaxy, So it's, I think it opens up like a whole nother.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I've been excited for this. I heard people aren't excited because like it wasn't selling out or whatever, but where we live, it was sold out.
I didn't look
Pack
at.
screening?
Oh, you mean like in the theater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pack
Oh, yeah.
theater. Fuck yeah.
the
People go
theater.
support
It was
Supergirl.
super fan early
Screening? Yeah,
Early
you went on
screening.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, it
I
was
had
dope.
work. They were saying, because I really want to address this because I want to put the photos up. Which one would you rather wake up to every day? Think about that. Wife, would you rather wake up to this, or this? Yeah, that's your baby? Hell no. This is the one. This is
When
the
you
one.
do that, you create more work for me.
I'll clip it or whatever. If you don't want to do it. That is.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, over here, Noni,
more
over here,
editing
over here. But Malachi came up with my friend came up with an okay point. He said consistency. Sydney Sweeney looks better, but I disagree. He was like, think about it. Like she looks kind of cooked right here. She looks chopped right here. Yeah, because she's a human being. What are we saying? Humans are humans. They're gonna have angles where they don't look just like us. There's gonna be low angles where our chins look. She's a human being. Celebrities aren't supposed to look insane all the time. They're humans, and I think consistency-wise, actually, Millie is way hotter. This is just really bothering me. Our society is disgusting. We're literally looking at a girl with bigger tits and going, "Yeah, she's hot." You guys, I hate people.
I'll say this, because I don't know what her breasts look like, but
You could look it up and you.
I know. I mean,
You could look up Sydney Sweeney and her breast pop up before her face.
that didn't happen just now. All I saw was, you know how
Your
like
phone's
like the
My
generic
algorithm
like
knows.
Google search. It's kind of like a lot of headshots. So I didn't like hit on images and then start scrolling. I just went first glance because like every time folks talking about Sydney Sweeney, I'm like, I had to remind myself like, who even is this? Then I seen her, I'm like, just off the first glance on both of them, I say Sydney. But that's just
that pisses me off
That's
a
just
lot.
first glance.
I think one is clearly more cute, but
That's your opinion.
That goes into
Stand
my
on
other
it.
topic. Did you see Obsession?
No.
No.
And everybody, literally, I had people.
We can still talk about it.
in line at the theater. We were going to watch He-Man, or I forgot what we were going to watch another movie. And people in line at the movie were like, "Dude, have you seen Obsession?" Strangers were telling me. I had cousins texting me, "Hey, dude, if you haven't seen this movie, you have to see this movie." My wife, she was like, "Dude, this is like the greatest movie ever." I've gotten so many rave reviews from so many people saying that Obsession is literally like such a great movie, and I have not seen it.
I love that it's indie. I love that it was low budget. I love that it's doing good. I love Curry. I watched his YouTube videos. The movie's overhyped though. It's not that good. It's fun. I'm trying to find a picture of the lead actress in it that everyone's hyping up, and I can't find a good one, but I forgot. She's literally just my lock screen. So this is the female lead in the movie. Her name is Indy Navarrete. I don't know. I don't
Obsession?
know. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the girl.
I'll put her right here.
People are going on TikTok saying, because she's being like, everyone thinks she's the most gorgeous girl ever. But now there's a popular take going around that she's hot for a mid girl, that she's super duper pretty for a mid girl. And everyone's like, what does that even mean? She looks like a girl you could see walking on the street or a girl at school. That bothered me. She's literally just cliche hot, and it made me think of like society again.
Why
I think
is she your screensaver?
she's just beautiful, and I wish she was my girlfriend. I love her, and I'm manifesting. Indy, I'm manifesting
Okay.
mine.
All right.
I think people think like hot is Megan Fox, makeup, porn star, big tits, when it's not. I think hot is natural beauty. I love me a girl that doesn't have to wear makeup.
I agree.
And they're woo!
Thank you.
I'm sick of hanging out with people. I can tell a lot by your taste in women, especially if you're a dude. I kind of don't want to be friends with people who have shitty taste in women, actually.
Well, but hold on. There's also the concept of like, if I put it, I'm gonna have to word this carefully.
This is fun now. I'm having fun again.
So when my wife is no makeup,
You think she's gorgeous?
I think she's gorgeous.
That was me with my girlfriend.
When my daughter Mackenzie, when she's not wearing any makeup, she is one of the most beautiful.
Aw,
However, they are skilled in the applying of makeup.
Yeah, I'm not against makeup. I'm not saying makeup's horrible.
They do this thing where they put makeup and you go, oh wow, that's yeah. But to your point is like when people have natural beauty, like
Yes.
my daughter Alura, she never wears makeup, and I think she's one of the most beautiful people on the planet.
Yeah, I get you.
But then when you see people who know how to do the makeup,
It's pretty dope. Yeah.
it's like it's crazy
Because there is a shitty way of doing your makeup. We can definitely cut to some pictures of that. Don't do your makeup like this. But it's refreshing to see a girl go out with no makeup because everyone wears makeup. And I think that's why I'm so attracted to it. When I first met my ex-girlfriend, who I thought was just drop dead gorgeous because she never wore makeup. It was just her natural face. And like I had people go up to me. I don't want to disrespect her. I can't say that. I've just had people be like,
when we're on the podcast, it's difficult to just like.
I was really excited, and then
Then you gotta.
all that matters is I thought she was drop dead gorgeous, and I would hear a term like she's cute. She's cute. No, she's definitely cute. And I'm like, why is no one saying hot? And it's because hot is makeup fucking porn star model now.
Oh, here's a super shitty concept or aspect of that is when I tell my wife, she'll be no makeup, we'll just be woken up, and I'll literally have looked over at her. Like we open the blinds, the sun comes in and it shines right on her face. And I'm like, babe, you are beautiful. And then in her mind, she's like, oh, like you're kind of, whatever. You're just talking shit or whatever. Or you're what you're
I've
doing.
heard that.
But I'm like, no, I'm she's like, no, I just woke up and
They can't take compliments
and
unless they're all caked up.
I'm like, no, like honestly, like
Yeah.
your natural beauty.
But I prefer this.
I'm saying like is gorgeous.
Yes.
It's not. But again, I can say that like when they do the makeup and
It's
do
a
all this
confidence
stuff,
booster.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I see that you accented and you did all this, but you made it really great. But
Yeah.
that natural thing that you're talking about, that no makeup.
I love that you get me, dude.
Is a thing.
It's so gorgeous.
It's different though. It's like a different thing. And so for them, they see that's a whole nother topic. But it's like they look at when they sit in the mirror before they put their makeup on, they're like, ugh.
Yeah, and then
To themselves.
Yeah, and they could feel
And then-
better
and
about
then they
themselves
put
with
all
the
the
makeup.
stuff on.
And I love that for them.
And they go, okay, now I look pretty.
And I get that. I have my little where I go out without, like, if I go out in a shitty fit, I kind of feel ugh. But if I go out in a good fit,
but then they question you because they're like,
That's the worst.
What's your judgment is off because you said I looked pretty before, but look at me now and I have all this stuff on. It's like
you're pretty no matter what.
well, but I saw the greatness before.
Yeah.
I can acknowledge that you just made something different. That
It's
is
more of an
also,
acknowledgement than a compliment to me.
right? You put on the makeup and you did all this stuff and that looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But there was a different beauty that was happening before that.
I love me a girl without makeup and natural beauty. It's so attractive. And Indy, that's you, baby girl. How do you guys feel about celebrity crushes? Do you think they should be allowed when you're in a relationship or no?
Oh, let's go back to, not to go back, but
Disregard your whole new topic.
He'll come
no,
back.
but
No, it's on the same topic.
kind of same topic. But
Well, mine.
when you
I don't know.
cried when a celebrity died,
Yeah, I did want. That's also in my thing. Yeah. Do you think that that's weird to have a
No.
parasocial like
no,
tier?
absolutely not. Like the first time I experienced that was with the lead singer of one of my favorite punk rock bands, No Use for a Name, Tony Sly. When he passed away abruptly, and when it came across my feed that he had passed away, the moment that it came across my feed, like I immediately started crying, and I was so sad. And in the moment, I even acknowledged to myself, I was like, "This is the weirdest."
That's me right now.
This is the first time I've ever had an emotional response to a death of somebody that I did not know.
That was you when that producer died.
I did not know.
Oh,
I don't know, but you were like, this is the one. Rich Homie Quan?
rapper. I was gonna get to that. For me, it would have been Michael Jackson, but I was just too young to really,
I thought you said you
comprehend
cried
what was going.
when you were little.
No, I remember we were at the water park, and then a random stranger informed my dad, and I was just standing right there. I don't remember crying.
Oh, okay.
It was just like crazy.
I totally
It's
get
like,
that.
I mean, MJ's death was just crazy in general. But I used to always think like, how would I react when like someone I like truly like am a
Yep.
fan of
That's
would
what.
pass away, and I feel like it didn't happen until Rich Homie Quan, and even in that, like it was when I found out, I was like working on something crazy because I was like really last minute. But
You guys are making me feel way better, dude. I've been getting bullied for this shit.
yeah, but yeah, I
my
didn't
whole
start
family.
crying, but like it was the first time I was like, all right, so this is what like someone that I'm truly a fan of like passing away. Like, yo, this one hurts. This one hurts. But like, just had to.
The only
Sit with
valid
it.
critique I understood from my family is we pay attention to certain things when there's way worse things happening. You said it earlier. You're crying over celebrity, but what about all the kids that are out freaking war right now, losing their homes, people that like just starving? There's horrible things in life. I think we should just care about everything we see. Try to do your research and just do your best to be a better person. Like Ocean was saying, be passionate, be chalant. But my family's take is like, no, you should just care about the people in your life and the people you love. These people don't know you. Stop caring about people who you don't know. Everyone should just focus on their own lives. I'm like, that just kind of sounds a little assholey, but then it's not. It's really not assholey. That's just being a human being. But for some reason, I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of me saying, damn, Oliver Tree's death is really fucking me up. And people replying with, what? The mullet guy? Bro, he doesn't know you. It's like, yo, he impacted me. My reasoning for caring about his death is I think a lot of people, especially for an influence on children, he was really good, and we don't have a lot of that right now. It's a lot of shitty people. A lot of people are watching streamers who don't give a shit about them, and these kids are donating $400, $500 just to get their question read on stream. They just want your money. Oliver Tree, Michael Jackson, two great examples. They were great influences on people. So yes, I care because he was a goofy goober like me. He was chalant. He would promote being ugly. He would be like, don't care about what you look like. It's okay that you look the way. Just very, very goofy weirdo. So it impacted me that this influence is now gone for children, and we don't have a lot of Oliver Trees. We don't have a lot of Michael Jacksons. And now they're going to go back to Andrew Tate's or whatever the fuck we got. I don't even know who people watch anymore. And there goes a good one. And
Well,
so
here-
I cried.
This is the way it justifies that. It's what in my mind. It's like when I was impacted, where the first and only time that I cried when a celebrity died was when Tony Sly died. And you don't have to justify that to anybody, because the thing that you're experiencing was the loss of somebody you deeply cared about, that you had a connection with. Didn't matter if you knew them.
Yeah.
Didn't matter if like they knew you. It mattered that that person affected you. You had a connection with that person. So it's just like, in a sense of,
I agree.
I'll fast forward. The moment he died, I cried. I had, and I was amazed that, oh my God, this is weird. This guy didn't even know, and this is the first time I've ever been affected by somebody dying that I didn't even know. Fast forward, I went to the punk rock museum for the first time, and there was a tribute to him in in memorandum, room. You go through. There's a room that has like punk rock icons that have passed away, and it had a big fucking photo of him on the wall. And when I walked that room and I looked up to him, I bawled. Not like cried. I bawled like a little baby, to the point where I couldn't even talk. Like I was like, I was literally.
I appreciate you sharing this.
I stepped around. I was in the. We were going through a tour, and I actually had other people, including my wife. I literally walked around and got behind my wife and put my head
Because it means something to
onto
you,
her
dude.
back like this, because I was literally crying.
Yep.
Crying like a little bit. I was going.
That's what passion will do to you. You were passionate about
And I was
him.
crying because like I saw Tony Sly on the wall, and it was just
I love that for you.
So to be affected in a way, there's no there's no reason or purpose that you need to explain that to anybody. You don't need to justify that to anybody. You were impacted, and you know how amazing it is that that person's life connected with you. It's like when we talked about
this. Way more positive.
remember that podcast that we talked about where we were talking about that funeral that I went to where they talked about, you know, everybody here
Yeah,
that has
stand
been
up
affected by this person.
and look at each other. Beautiful. I love that story. I love that.
That's the thing. So the person that you talked about that
Thanks,
passed away,
Noni. Gosh, I've been waiting to speak to someone.
He impacted you.
A lot.
So the fact that he passed away, that is going to affect you.
Yeah, Woo, I'm trying not to cry right now. He was just goofy, and I take pride in being goofy, and a lot of people shun me for that, and he didn't care. He died being himself.
You're goofy as fuck. You know how bad it's going to affect me when you pass away?
Aw, thanks, Noni.
Because you're definitely dying before me.
Yeah. And I always see, you know, like, I like celebrities that are goofy because they remind me of people like my Uncle Noni or my brother, and I'm like, I could totally be friends with this dude, and blah, 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 blah. And you do create these things in your head, like, I feel like I would get him. Maybe he wouldn't. Maybe he'd hate me, but I don't care. Like you said, he made an impact on me.
Keep going. I'm going to pee on the tree again.
That poor tree's getting peed on all day.
Yep.
All year.
When you get back, whatever. I can start with Ekene. We'll make our way to you. Ekene, do you think you can have celebrity crushes in a relationship?
In a mature one, yes.
Good answer. Now,
So I'm thinking to my relationship.
Is your
I'm pretty
art-
Sure, yeah.
a lot of people's reasoning is they're a celebrity, babe. I'd never have a chance. What happens when, let's say you get famous in this relationship and now you do have a chance? Can you still have a celebrity crush?
Hold on. Say it again. You said
You get famous while you're in this relationship out of nowhere. You will now actually have access to this girl. You met her at a party. You guys are friends. You guys exchange social medias. You could tell she's kind of feeling you. You now have a chance. Is having a celebrity crush bad now? Are they now just normal crushes?
they are now normal. Yeah. When you're at that point, it's a new normal. So, yeah.
Exactly. So people say you can basically get there no matter what. People say when you have a celebrity crush, you're basically saying that if you had a chance with this girl, you would be with them. Is that a fair argument or absolutely not? That is insane. I want to know your thoughts.
I'm trying to think. So this is all based on the relationship that I'm already in started before the fame was
Yes.
down there. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say
Basically, do you think celebrity crushes just shouldn't exist because
there's still a chance.
Yes.
If given that you
there's a chance for everyone. All you got to do is get famous. There's a chance even if you're not famous. Let's be honest.
So you would just have to define a celebrity crush as like something that's just genuine. Because like for me, it's like if I were to say someone as a celebrity crush, I'm not thinking all of that.
Yeah.
You know, like in the circumstance that does pop up, it's like, now that just goes into, you know, how I just view relationships in my current state. But you're generally thinking I don't even have too many celebrity crushes. So it's like,
so do you think they should be allowed or no? I just like to know people's thoughts on that.
from my perspective, yeah, because I know
You wouldn't do anything.
I wouldn't do anything. Yeah.
Okay,
So
what
it's
about
like,
people with impulse controls?
Then no. So that's another case by case thing.
Okay,
where
well
it's
then
like,
my next question, just for fun, who are your guys' celebrity crushes? I love talking about this shit with my boys.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's fun. It's like we can't ever get them, so like, who do we really wish we could?
Supergirl.
Yeah, but that's just recency bias.
yeah. Every time.
Me too, by the way.
Every time that question gets brought up, I think about Taylor Rooks, but it's like I still wouldn't even like consider that like a
Cut to a
celebrity
picture.
crush.
What can you show me? I just feel like when people have celebrity crushes, they better be good because you are saying like, damn, celebrity, I could never have access, but if I could, this would be the one. And you're picking people like Kylie Jenner. You know, believe it or not, I think Kylie Jenner is way more accessible than someone like Taylor Rooks. Yeah, she's way better looking.
So is this like like in Friends where they have like their list?
Yeah, this is basically what I'm saying.
So what's your list of? Oh, but then the list is like,
Oh my God, I have
you
a
get
lot.
to tell your significant other like, if I ever have a chance,
Would you let it slide?
you gotta let us
Hall
slide.
pass is what my friend Malachi calls it.
Yeah. You gotta have the hall pass.
As someone that, watches a lot of movies and pretty involved in pop culture, I got a lot of celebrity crushes. But my main one right now, have you heard of Lisa Gilroy? She's known for being on Rick Glassman's podcast. She is she's cute as shit, hot as shit, and silly. She's silly. Not like boring, how every hot girl's kind of just like, yeah, they're hot, so they don't really have to have a personality because they're just hot. She's everything, Noni. Like, I'll tell you the clip to put up, but she like, yes, her. Oh my God, she melts my world. That's literally my dream wife because she's hot, but she can also be really silly. There's like a clip of them freestyling, and she's like, Candy, so dandy, and she just like laughs, and she's like really good at riffing and improving. And I would just do anything if I could have a chance with you, Lisa. I would literally, but I think she's married.
Damn it.
See all that passion? I really want her. I really want to. Why? Like, where do you find? That's why I'm obsessed with celebrities. Because where do you find people like this? I haven't met one girl that's comfortable being silly and hot. They're either like okay looking and silly, or they're just hot.
There was an episode of Friends where Ross had his list, and then one of the chicks from his list like walked into the coffee shop, and he goes up to her. And he's like, you won't believe this, but
Don't tell me.
I have a list and
You're on it.
You're on it and blah, blah. And then her response was classic. She was like, you will not believe this, but I actually have a list of guys that I would have sex with. Guys that I run into in normal
She's fucking with him
and
hard.
You were on the list, but actually that guy over there he bumped you. Like, I added him, and
That's a great reply.
I bumped you up.
Damn, that's good.
Oh, because he bumped her. Like when he ran into the girl, he was like, you won't believe this, but you're on my list. And then she's like, can I see the list? And he shows her the list, and she's like, I'm not on the list. And he's like, I actually bumped. You were on the list, but I bumped you because you're international, and I bumped you for somebody who's more local. So I had more chance of her. And she was like, yeah, I bumped you for that guy.
Oh, that's so good. We're definitely cutting to that clip. What does he say? What does he say to that after she says that?
I don't remember.
Because that's just good stuff.
It's good stuff.
I'm not even I don't watch Friends, but I keep hearing great freaking quotes from it, so I need to watch it.
You do need to watch it.
No, I really do.
Dude, I just posted a video. It hasn't got a lot of traction, but
Delete it and repost it.
there's a famous scene. I got a lot of comments of people that were like, yeah, I got you. But there's a famous scene in Friends where Ross gets a new couch and he's trying to move it into his house.
Bunny loves this scene. Yes,
and they're moving the couch up the thing, and they're like trying to. They can't get it around this corner, and he's like, pivot.
Yes, I saw this TikTok. Yeah, you were helping Mackenzie move in, and
me and Talon were moving Kenzie's new couch into her apartment, going up a flight of stairs, and we were going around the corner, and it kind of got stuck, and I yelled, pivot.
Is Friends the world's most quotable TV show?
Nobody reacted. Like, nobody laughed. Nobody made a comment. Nobody anything. And I was like, pivot? And like, nothing. And I was like,
man.
And then we like got the couch inside, and then we just like went on, and like did nothing. So like I posted a video.
Yeah, you were like, fuck this. I'm making a TikTok.
Dude, I fucking said pivot. And nobody said anything in this perfect situation.
I would have laughed at it. I would have given you a pity laugh.
I
would have given you a pivot laugh.
A guy commented it, and he goes, dude, before you even said the punchline,
he knew.
I yelled pivot to myself.
That guy rolls.
I was like,
shout out that guy.
So I put and then in the description or in the title of the thing, I said, if you don't get this, we can't be friends. And I had a guy comment, and he goes, wait, what am I supposed to get? And I literally replied to him and I said, we can't be friends.
That's good.
And
it's good engagement.
And friends, I put in all caps. Friends. The show Friends.
Yeah, he
still
doesn't get it.
It's still going over the head. You know?
He's like, wait, what? It's like a kid.
It was
You're
fun.
just trolling a kid. What's better, Friends or The Office, though?
Ooh.
I laugh.
The
more.
Office.
Yeah, I laugh
As,
more.
as someone that hasn't seen either, I would probably say The Office.
Oh
just
my
off
god,
of-
it just sounds like you don't fuck with Friends.
well, I just haven't seen it enough.
Honestly, I have the same
Yeah.
take as you. From what I've seen, The Office just looks way funnier.
Well,
Yeah.
so Friends is amazing, and Friends has a lot of relatable scenarios that you.
I
Get
know it
to,
has good
like,
drama.
You know, a lot of things you can quote, and it was a pivotal part, like especially because it was like a big like. Friends was in the time where that was what happened. There wasn't streaming and all that stuff, so it was like that was like one of the top shows.
Cable.
When you had to watch the shows on TV, like, you know, there's a handful of them, right? Seinfeld, stuff like that. The Office ended its, like, it ended right when streaming was starting, and then it started streaming, and so it picked up new life on streaming, and so it had it actually got it was in that moment of transition of where everybody who streams everything, it picked up life in that. So like anybody who Friends was streamed too, but Friends being like a thing where you can say a quote and everybody gets it.
That's a flex.
Everybody gets it before streaming.
Yeah.
You know, and then so now that it's streaming, but Office, I think it was more relatable because like everybody works in an office place and, you know, has a job and does the stuff. And you always fantasize about the idea of like, when you watch The Office, you look and you see like everybody's just like, yeah, this is their job, but look how fun they make it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. You're like, I relate, and I try to make that like my experience.
The Office is funnier, but the cast is more chopped. Like, it's a way uglier cast. That's probably why they're funnier. The Friends cast is hot.
How dare you?
Everyone on Friends is hot. But I heard Friends is a really good comfort show, especially after a breakup. So I should watch Friends right now. It should probably be the
We
perfect.
were on a break.
Yeah, that Bunny always quotes that. She says that was me and her. It's great. Okay, my last thing was, why do people ghost? How do you guys feel about ghosting? Oh, wait. You've only been married your whole life, basically. Okay, so Ekene, it's for you then.
My whole
why-
life,
Oh.
I've been married.
I mean, I'm not.
You've been ghosted.
Yeah, I'm not in their head, so I can't give you the proper explanation.
Why is it a thing? Why don't you just communicate? What is wrong with our generation? Is it that hard to be like, hey, I lost feelings? Okay, brutal, ouch, but thank you for being honest. Can we stop just leaving people in the dust?
I feel like some people might be afraid of hurting folks' feelings.
But you're
then it's
you're
like-
making it worse.
Yeah.
So stop thinking that that's the
yeah.
right thing to do because you're actually doing the wrong thing. And if you really cared about doing the right thing, then you do the right thing and not the wrong thing. Fix your shit. Fix your actions because you're hurting feelings.
And it's like, I don't know if I just didn't communicate that, like, I don't mind that type of, like, it takes a lot for me to get angry and to, like, feel, like, hurt to that extent.
So
like,
that,
if you communicated that, like, oh, it's like X, Y, and Z has happened, I don't like you anymore for whatever. It's like,
thanks for giving me a reason,
I was
man.
like, I'd be like, okay, cool. Like, I wouldn't, like, I don't know, start crashing out even more. But I don't know if it's the way I come off or what, but sometimes.
I just hate
Folks
ghosting,
just-
dude. It's
folks
just
just do
gross.
stuff.
It's just weird. I don't. That's why the dating world is terrifying right now. I don't know.
I think that's so like in my experience, if your relationship with me, to me, like for me, your relationship is something worth working on, then we're gonna
It's a good
we're gonna
answer.
get it. We're
Yeah.
gonna fight. Let's work this out. Hey, this is what I feel, and I know you don't feel that way. Let's get it. Let's fucking work that out. I value your relationship with me. I want you in my life, so we're gonna fight.
Yeah, but it's not worth some people.
If that is no longer a thing, I don't value your relationship anymore. Like I don't want you, and the exhaustion of fucking argumentation and confrontation and I don't know how many times till I'm blue in the face I'm gonna explain my point and you're not gonna get it, and we're just gonna keep fight.
Yeah.
How about I just not? Like, I don't want this. I don't even want.
That's the best answer you could have said.
There's no reason for me and you to ever be a thing. So why do I put myself through the fucking bullshit it's gonna take to have a relationship with you? So ghosting is my way of letting you know you're not worth it.
What about the people that there's no beef? All they did was they talked for a little bit, then they had sex, and then they're
Well, how about
gone.
this? If you're on the other end of that, like if I'm like, you're not worth it to me, if you're on the other end of that, you don't know how much I don't value you.
Yeah.
So when I ghost you, that wasn't me trying to get at you,
Okay.
but you just don't get that you don't get that I don't value you. And so it hurts you.
fuck.
So the ghosting is like you're like have this unresolved thing like, hey, what the hell? Like we need to No, you got ghosted. Accept it.
Accept it, bitch.
Accept it.
I'm out.
And understand that the person that ghosted you is like telling you, I don't value this relationship and I never will.
Fuck.
We're done.
Yeah.
And so your response to that should be, if you don't value this,
Then I don't
I
value-
don't value.
There's a good
I've
answer, Noni.
decreased my value of that relationship, and we're done.
I appreciate
and
that.
I'm okay. Actually, thank you for ghosting me because now I understand where we stand, and I no longer have to invest any emotional anything into this.
It sucks when you were doing a lot too. It's like, damn, that hurts. Basically, ghosting hurts when you, like you said, one side was investing a lot and one side it just meant nothing. Ooh, it's a stab to
I think,
the heart.
but ghosting is a very good thing because if you get ghosted,
You're they're a bad person out of your life.
it's like it's better than the person that's super toxic and like is like, no, let's fight about this.
So really, thank you, ghosters. Keep it up.
Yeah.
I actually like your answer. Fuck yeah.
I've literally only ghosted 2 people in my entire life. And that was the whole reason I did it, was because like, oh, I've devalued.
You ghosted. They didn't ghost you. You ghosted.
I've ghosted 2 people my whole life. And that was the whole point. Is like I ghosted them.
Never have I ever ghosted anyone. I always talk. I always go.
But it was because there was no reason.
Yeah.
That person provided no value to my life. There was no reason to pursue a relationship, and that person only provided negativity in my life.
So get them out.
So I was like, oh no, I have to ghost you because even interacting with you to try to explain why we shouldn't talk creates negative shit in my life.
I know exactly how I'm clipping this. Why ghosting is actually good.
I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that. I don't need to sit here. The value.
It'll make people watch.
Your value in life
Yeah.
is its own thing, but your value to me is fucking zero.
Yeah.
And so that's it. Like I'm not even gonna give you the fucking strength or the merit to give me even one more fucking 10-minute conversation where we still disagree.
That's fucking good.
That's bullshit. Like I'm not even gonna like fuck you. Gone. You're gone. Delete, ignore, delete, ignore. Block.
This was actually a really good answer.
Ignore, delete.
I'm kind of starting to feel like I was overreacting on these
So, by the way,
ghosters.
I've only ghosted 2 people in my entire life. If you are somebody who's
They're
watching
like
this,
watching your podcast.
if I've ghosted you, like legit ghosted you, there's a reason, and we're good.
Wait, my brain is like fucking confused. It's like good beef. It's like you're protecting them in a way. Like
No, I'm protecting me.
and them because you're not.
Selfishly. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck
okay.
about them.
At the end of the day, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
I'm not
You should always
protecting
care
them.
about your.
Nope, I don't give a fuck about them. I give a fuck about me.
Okay.
And all they did was put negative in my life.
Okay.
And I needed to remove it completely.
And then that was good. That was really good. I did not expect that. My last thing, I was going to compliment you and my friend Ryan. Shout out Ryan. And when Ryan told me this, I said, my uncle does the same thing. He said, you need to start, when people speak, start saying why to everything they say. Let them, and then why again, and then why again. Because you find out a lot of us are just fucking talking.
Yep.
We have nothing behind what we're saying. And you taught me this, and my friend Ryan, I do a lot of filler. I do a lot of just talking to fill the silence. As you said earlier, I talk to fill the silence. And a lot of it's just bullshit. And watching these clips, I'm like, I don't even feel this way. Why am I even saying this? And I probably did it on this episode. I just talk. It's like I think I'm a character or something. And I watch them and I get mad. I'm like, wait, what? Why did I say that? That was just bullshit. So I love that you challenge me. I'll say a lot of stuff and you'll be like, why? And I'll be like, well, I never really thought about why. Same thing with Ekene on the Christian thing. He said, why are you a Christian? And you were like, I never. Dude, wise will get you far in life. And shout out Ryan and shout out my Uncle Noni. People need to start asking why, because I do too much filler. I need to just start saying what I mean. But then it's hard to say.
You do say what you mean.
Sometimes. Today I did better. That's why I was being honest, but it hurt,
You
Noni.
do say what you mean, but the whole thing is like there's a version of us that is we have a couple ways of thinking. We have the immediate thought of the thing that we're doing, and then we have
I like this.
and then we have the deeper thought where where we go okay. I'm gonna give you a reference, right? I was just reading this book, and it talks about thinking fast and slow at the same time, or whatever. But I'm gonna murder this, but you'll get what I'm saying. Is if I say, what's 17 times 35? Immediately,
Do you know it?
no,
Right
no.
off the head. No.
But I'm saying is immediately your brain went to this whole like, when you hear that phrase, you go,
I need a
nope,
calculator. Yeah,
I don't have an immediate reaction. I gotta put some thought into this. Like I have to go. So
Yeah.
there's things.
Oh
where-
my God, Noni, you're
but if
on it.
but if somebody goes, do you like the color blue?
Yep,
There's a way you react to that immediately.
that's
there's
me.
We have two ways of thinking. We have the immediate reaction thought.
It's because I'd rather
And-
answer with bullshit than just sit there in
And
silence.
So we respond and we talk and we do and we go and we do it. But if even in that moment where you're talking, if you're presented with something where your brain has to think, that's when you go pause, and that's when your response is delayed because your actual brain is like going, wait, this is something I have to give more thought to.
And how do you feel? Should we have more delayed responses and risk the boring?
No. It's a
Yes.
combination of both that needs
Type shit.
You're gonna have both. So it's like in a normal conversation that we're all having, you have the immediate response to everything we're doing, and we react to it, and we talk. But then once the moment that something becomes something that your brain has to think more about, it's a delayed response, and that's fine. You just have to think more about the response you're giving.
I don't like thinking too much.
But your brain
Clearly.
is always going to do the two things. So we can't have just we can't just have a conversation where everything is immediate and
appreciate
everything just
this, yeah.
you have to, to have a good and engaging conversation, sometimes things do need
Gotta
to
slow down.
Take pause. But here's the thing is that if you're well versed in the thing that you're actually talking about,
Then you can be quick.
then it's quicker response. So if you're a historian that knows everything about fucking World War I, and then someone brings up something about like the Confederacy or whatever, and you have all this knowledge just right there at the tip of your finger, you can just spout it out. But then if somebody throws you a question about something that you're not well versed in, and you have to go, oh wait, I have to think about that, then it's a delayed response and it's a more thought process thing. What was interesting is that in the book that I was reading, they did this thing where they perform this experiment and they show you exactly what they're talking about, where they put a column of words in one side and a column of words in the other side, and you go down the thing and you read it, and it's like if it's on the left side and it's like It's like left, 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 and it's all on the left side. It's left, 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 left. But then on the other side, it says right in that same column. You have to go right, but it's not in the right column, right? So your brain goes, oh, that's in the other. It gives you an image of something that you have to work
100%.
through. And so, but it works you through this process of showing you in the moment, in a live moment where you go, oh, my brain, I am slow. You watch it, And so it's amazing to like actually actively understand that your brain does do that. So it's okay that you respond in a way
Hyper-aware.
that you do.
Okay.
But it's
That
okay.
makes me feel a little better.
It's also okay that if I ask you a question and it's not, because I do the same thing that I think you do.
I've
is
seen
like
you do it, I
when
think.
someone asks me a question and I just start talking before I actually even
Yep.
formulate a thought.
Yeah.
Because I'm just
You
like,
sound
oh,
retarded.
I'm just responding.
Yep.
And then like I'm working through the thought as I'm going.
Yep,
It's
yep.
because it's my immediate response.
That's me on this podcast, guys. So don't take anything I say serious. Please.
Right. So a lot of times that's when we're going to get you're a misogynist, you're a racist, you're a this.
We've gotten all that.
Because I'm literally like most of the time, like my brain is just working in terms of like what's funny or like what's
Noni,
the thing.
thank you.
I think a lot of
But
people they'll say their filler instead of full on sentences that might
Yeah.
rattle some feathers. They'll just be like either a long or a
And you prefer that for
or-
authenticity.
yeah, or either that or just restating the question sometimes just to fill in
Oh, as
something.
filler. Yeah, a lot of people have filler. Yeah.
There's different ways of filler.
You said, what's my
But,
favorite color? Yeah, I don't fuck with that. I don't like talking to people really like that. So I can't help but just answer. Because that's how I was. I remember.
I'm the same way.
That's good. Is that a good? So you're saying it's an okay trait?
It is. I mean, it's just
It's
something
a
we
fine
deal
trait,
with.
but
Okay.
I mean, something we got to work on, but it's something we deal with.
Okay.
does it have
like
to be
this.
worked on though?
Ooh.
Yeah, because
Why?
it does have to be worked on
Why?
because if my immediate response is to go to like a joke or like a thing.
Well, after all, it's a comedy podcast.
No, but just in
It's-
life.
Yeah,
Oh.
it might be like a time and place type of thing where you can't just start blurting
Sometimes
out
I
something crazy.
yes, and
So.
sometimes I get mad at the comedy responses. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I kind of wanted to get deep for a second.
Well, like my comedic response to a lot of things, like if someone fucking sets up a fucking racial joke, and
You got to go for it.
It's so hard for me. Like if someone sets up a racial joke, right, or like a gay joke or a misogynist joke, like something that's like a profound thing, but they like they say a statement that can be so perfect for like a good one,
Yeah.
My brain, because our brains work very similarly.
Yep.
Is like when they set that up, that's when I get in trouble because I go, ah.
I have to. Yep. That's so relatable.
And it's like, if I would have just stopped,
Yeah. Be the change, as Ocean would say. Be
if I would
different.
have
Be
just,
better.
just paused for a moment and, we're like, okay, let the moment go. But then again, like,
Is it bad that I kind of find that boring?
or like, yeah. So like the whole like, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Someone says something about like something.
You gotta
it
say
was
it.
long. That's what she said. You
Yeah.
have to. If you set it up, fuck you for setting it up.
You've
And being
definitely
mad at
slam
me
dunked
for-
some setups for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You have to hit it with the.
Sometimes, yeah, depending on the situation.
Okay.
But then I switch it on and off depending on, again, the circumstance.
In Obsession, the whole movie is about a character that gets something called the One Wish Willow. You get one wish, it comes true. If you had a One Wish Willow, what would you wish for?
I don't. So I just have a wish.
Yeah, I didn't need to do it. I just wanted it to relate to Obsession because we were talking about Obsession.
Oh, okay. One wish.
He wishes for a girl to be obsessed with him, and then it goes wrong. By the way, you gotta. Oh, this is why I brought up Obsession. You have to word it right because your wish is gonna get fucked up if you word it wrong.
Oh yeah,
Which is every Wish movie, so yeah.
yeah.
If I had one wish, it would be that
I love asking people.
I
this.
would finish this life in its natural existence, not questioning whether I'm a good person or not.
That's just what I was talking about, Noni. Sometimes I just want to get deep, and that was really deep. And I know you. So that was beautiful. Wow. That's why it's a wish, is because it's kind of hard. It's kind of impossible to get without that wish. Go ahead, Ekene.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Filler
something.
words.
Well, yeah. I'm not just yapping.
I know.
Before I'm
actually jealous that you have that trait.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that it was gonna be something money related, but then I was like, maybe it should be something where like money doesn't matter type of a thing.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna say like, I have enough money so I could do X, Y, and Z, or just have the biggest house, all that stuff. But it's like maybe it's just a world where it's not, completely based on financials.
Okay. Oh, that was a cute one.
Yeah.
Mine's selfish.
Gay.
It was really cute. That was like the long walk. That was like the black guy from. Well, yours was pretty gay too. Mine is selfish. Mine was gonna be to be understood. I would love for just everyone. I'm sick of explaining myself for hours to get understood by every single person because everything I say is rage bait, right?
Hold on.
Zion's rage bait.
Hold on. Let me change your wish.
Okay.
Instead of your wish being that you're understood, how about your wish be that you give a fuck that anybody understands you?
Oh my God. Yes. I wish I didn't give a fuck. I wish I didn't give a fuck. I wish I didn't give a fuck. It's going to come true. I really do. That was thanks, Noni. And that was a callback.
So that's
and it's more achievable.
But that's literally achievable. Like it's like oh, so your original wish, which is unachievable, that the world will just get you.
That's the point of the wish, Willow.
But your wish being that like you will just live your life without the expectation of like people getting you, and then just finding your people. Or organically, because like it's like, okay, here's me. The people that I attract will be the people that get me. The people that don't get me, who gives a fuck?
I fucking love that. I fucking love
Guess
this.
what?
I love this.
I get you.
That's all that matters. The people. Oh, I just need to. I learned on this podcast.
To a cellular level, I get you.
Thanks, Noni.
I relate to you. I get you. I don't always agree with you. And that's
you
fine.
definitely do get me. That's why I FaceTime you.
I get you.
Yes.
And so like the
when
people
I'm having panic
that
attacks.
get you will automatically just be drawn to you. And so you will gather your people. And those will be your people.
That's
and
all I
that's
want.
fine. And the people that don't get you, you get to ghost.
Woo! A lot of callbacks today.
Love a good callback.
Dude, Noni, you're killing it. Okay, active listener today. And then dumb question. Would you rather fly above the ground for only 5 seconds, that is your superpower, or you can time travel, you can teleport, but it's only to places you've shat? So would you rather be able to time travel to only places you have pooped, or would you rather be able to fly but only 5 inches off the ground?
All right, you keep saying time travel or teleport?
Teleport.
Okay, so I want to...
Did I say time travel again?
I want to make this abundantly clear to the camera right here. This is the stupidest question that's ever been asked on our podcast, hands down. And I've asked some stupid questions. This is by far the dumbest would you rather.
What do you mean? Because it's a clear answer?
I just don't. I don't fuck with it. I think it's the dumbest.
I think there's a clear answer.
What? It's a thinker for me. I was up for hours.
Wait, hold on. You said
We're gonna let Ekene go.
What was the first?
Would you rather teleport, but only to places you have shat?
Okay.
Or would you rather fly, but only 5 inches off the ground?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, fly.
No.
Dude, flying is
5
flying.
inches, you might as well jump.
I haven't shat at a lot of places, so mine's personal. I have only shat at home.
No, with this
I have shit anxiety.
with this superpower, you can now utilize it.
Guess what? Here's the twist. You could only teleport
now
to
we're-
places
all right,
you have
go.
shat in the past. You can't make new shit, and now you can teleport there.
Okay, that changes it then.
Fly?
I'd have to think.
I'd have to think of everywhere I've shat.
Yeah, but it's
Where
like
have you shot, Ekene?
home, and then rarely in like certain public places.
I can't shit in
And
public, so I'm not
only one-
teleporting.
See, you saying you can't make new places kind of destroys it. Because in my head, I'm like,
See,
all
it's
right,
not
now,
a stupid question.
now that I
Well,
got this power,
Can you look at the
All
camera
right,
and say
all
it's
right.
not a stupid question?
I got a better would you
It's not a
rather.
stupid question. Thanks,
Here's a-
Ekene.
here's a
I
create
fuck with that, bro.
teleport
Here's a better
spots.
would you rather. And I want you guys to really think about this.
Suck your dad's dick or eat your mom out?
Nope.
Okay.
No,
That's weird, and I'm going to
Extremely.
strike that from the record.
there you go.
Would you rather go to jail for an entire year
Oh my god, the other one better be.
or be handed this and be told that you have to stay in jail until you solve this?
Oh my god. And can I have a YouTube video tutorial?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No. You either go to jail for a year.
This is a way better would you rather. You really had a one on my would you rather?
I'm
You're
going for a
you're
year.
going to jail for a year.
Right in front of my salad.
Only a year, and then at the end of the year, you get to go.
Do I live?
or-
Do I live? Do I
or
live? Do I
you
get
go
beat
to-
up in jail?
Or you go to jail with this, and you get to go free when you solve it.
But that could turn into 3 years, 4 years, 5 years because I'm retarded.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why this question is amazing.
Yeah, and my question
I'd go
sucked.
for a year. I go for a year. In my current state,
You have no faith in your brain, and I love that because neither do I.
I've messed around with Rubik's cubes, and I know that there's strategy to it. In my current state right now, I haven't put in enough time to confidently know that I'm solving a Rubik's cube.
Fuck, that was a good would you rather. Now I'm trying to one up your would you rather. So we
1
can-
year, or you get to go free as soon as you solve this.
You have so much free time, Ekene. I think you're gonna have no choice but to figure out how to solve that thing.
No, you motherfucker.
No,
answer.
I'm hinting at my answer. I'm building build up. I'm picking the Rubik's cube.
I still
you
like
get to go free when this is solved.
Yeah, I think I could do it in at least a week.
I still like the idea.
Well, then
of,
why are you so fucking down on yourself?
I don't know.
Have more confidence. Do you
Thanks, man.
see what just happened? This motherfucker was like
A year.
a year, and you were like,
Yeah, yeah. And I was trying to help my friend. I was like, "Are you sure?"
I
Yeah,
think I could
yeah.
do it.
As
Do you
as
see?
someone that
Do you
has
see?
messed around with Rubik's cubes.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that I can solve that in at
I
least a
just
month.
solved all your problems in one fucking question.
You
because
low-key did.
You are more confident than you actually think you are.
Whoa.
But actually, you have more problems than you think you do.
Sure. I'll say if I hadn't like,
You said it so
messed around-
confidently, too.
Yeah,
A year.
like I said, I've messed around with Rubik's
Oh,
cube.
you're in jail.
So I was like, if I haven't, it's like, oh, I could do that. Yeah, a year, but it's like I've tried before.
You're like, fuck it, I'll join again.
You were down to
We're
get
good.
butt fucked, everything.
We're
you were
good.
down to get the jail
No,
experience.
that's not the jail.
I'm just
experience.
talking
The prison
about
experience?
just being
That's not-
away
no.
from home.
So that's all lies?
Well, what? No, but
Yeah, then basically you
I'm
wanted
just
to get
still
butt
thinking
fucked.
about creating spawn points by going number 2 places.
You can't create spawn points. That's
My
cheating.
home is a spawn point, so wherever I'm at, instead of an hour home,
Yeah,
I'm teleporting right to
No,
home.
I'm flying 5 inches off the ground, even though that's just levitating. But still.
okay. Last and final one,
Okay.
and I think we could.
Yeah, definitely we could wrap it up. We've almost gone 4 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
That's 2 podcasts.
We'll be able to clip this pretty good.
Well, actually, it's probably like 2 hours.
And this is less of a question and more of a like. It was kind of one of my, pull cord initiations. You know, we talked about at the beach the other day where I was like, "Oh, I have these like statements that I'll pull the cord, and that will be like the start of like my set
Stand up? Yeah.
as a stand up." So here's my question: do we agree that when it comes to like a friend, right? We're talking about 2 dudes. When I go, "I love you,"
I love you, man.
totally fine. Why does the "I love you too" feel so gay?
I don't know. It's just human nature.
I've had that conversation with bros before.
Why? Why? Tell them that
It
it's
shouldn't.
human nature.
It shouldn't.
shouldn't, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't.
But it does.
Yeah.
Well, let's try it, Ekene. Look me in the eye.
See. Now we're adding things to
Do
it.
you want to be the I love you or the I love you too?
It sounds like you were ready to fire it off, so I'll finish it.
Okay. Ekene, Ono. What's your full name? What's your real name instead of Ekene?
You talking about the whole?
Yeah, what's
the
your full
whole
name?
You saying Ekene's not your name?
Ekene Delichuku Delibe Ono.
Ekene de Luchico Carita Ano. I
Destroyed
love
it.
you.
I love you too, man.
I didn't feel gay. Should we sit in it longer? I think I talked because of discomfort. Okay, yeah.
The man,
and I started talking
The man.
Oh, the man
out of
at the
discomfort.
end.
The man.
Okay.
Made it less gay.
And then after we say it, let's sit in it. Ekene kokunda dado. Ono.
All right, don't start.
Okay, I'll
saying
just
all
say
that.
Ekene.
Yeah, come on.
Ekene Ono. I am in love with you.
No, see,
See, we're adding stuff to it.
Adding shit
Hold on.
to it.
I was letting out my true feelings for a second. Ekene, I love you, man.
I love you too.
Now sit in it. Look at me.
But you felt it. You felt it.
He's got to look at me. Come on,
felt
one
it.
at a time, man. Say you love me.
What I'm saying is,
He'd go to jail for a year, but he can't say he loves me.
naturally. Why does it feel like? Because I say that shit all the time. I always say to all of my people that I love.
Is this why Tata doesn't say I love you
all the
too?
time, I
He's
say
like,
I
that's
lo-
gay, mijo.
I always say I love you. I tell
You say I love you too to me?
I say coworkers like that I love. I'll tell them I love you, and I'll say that we'll be on the phone. I'll be like I love you. When it gets said to me from those same people, I love you too, feels not right. It feels weird. It feels gay. It feels like okay, so I'll give you.
Let's not
this
make
is
it
how
gay no
feels.
more.
This is how it feels. I love you, bro.
I love you too.
I love you too.
Oh, I didn't even mean to do it like that. I think I sounded like that,
But that's how it feels.
yeah.
And I'm like, okay, am I fucking the weirdo?
No.
Am I the weirdo, or does everybody? This is why I want to put it on the podcast, because I'm like, does everybody feel that way?
This kind of
It hasn't been made a normal.
See,
quote,
I hate when
unquote,
people have to make
response.
things gay. This reminds me of my friend Gavin. He used to smack everyone's ass but mine, like all the dude's friends, and I was pissed that he didn't smack my ass.
How dare you?
Yeah, isn't that fucked up? And I was like, it's not. He thought it was gay with me, but not them, and that makes me feel like it's because he thought I was gay. I don't know. It pissed me off. Every time he'd say bye to someone, he'd go, "Peace out, Scott," or "Peace out, Rex." But every time I left, I'd be like, "Man, I got no peace out."
I even get it in the text messages. Like I feel
You feel gay in text?
like if someone texts me, "Love you, bro."
Love you.
My response is super like overthought.
What if love you more?
Like I'm like, if I literally respond right now with "I love you too,"
Everything's
that's-
taken out of context.
Yeah, that seems.
Tata doesn't say I love you too ever, and I think it's because he doesn't want to sound gay.
Well, Tata doesn't say "I love you."
Yeah, he doesn't even say the first one.
Yeah,
It's weird that I love you too is the one that sounds gay. You really cooked. And you've obviously got this from something, though. This isn't an original thought.
This is an original thought.
It's a pretty good thought, Noni.
This is a thought.
Shout out your thought.
Yeah,
Because it's a pretty
shout out
freaking
my
good thought.
Yep.
The "love you too" is the where it gets weird. "I love you" is fine.
Yeah.
"I love you too" is where it gets a little limp wristed.
I like that term. I love that term.
Me and Ekene went to a stand-up show, and some dude was saying that it's gay to say someone smells good. A dude. It's gay to say a dude smells good. That pissed us off. We both looked
For
at each other like,
sure.
we looked at each other like, what?
For sure.
That's gay?
At what moment do you go, "I think you smell good"?
Okay, you.
Yeah, I
Can we stop gayifying things? It's okay to be nice to your homies, bro.
At
I don't
what
think I've
moment
ever
do you
told
say,
I love
anyone.
you too, and you smell
"Damn,
good as
you
fuck.
smell good"? And I say that to say that I, more than probably anybody, tell motherfuckers all the time, "Damn, dog, you smell good."
Thanks, man. I love you.
If somebody's wearing a scent, I make it known.
Like how? How do you do that straight?
It would only be like
Bro.
just wondering what
"Damn,
the
you smell
cologne
good."
was.
That was gay.
I tell people they smell good because most men
Don't smell good.
You know what? I'm going to say this wrong, because if I say most men, I'm just talking about most men I interact with.
Yeah.
Most
You
men
hang out
I
with some
interact
smelly.
with, we don't put fucking. We don't even. Most men were like, "Motherfucker, you stink." Like it's like
that funky music plays.
And
Play,
so
play
when
the
you,
play the
when
TikToks.
you say what's up to the homie and he's wearing fucking perfume or whatever, you're like, damn, dude, you smell good.
Mm-hmm.
That's like out of the norm. You're just pointing it out. Like, hey, you went out of your way to like shower.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Like I've said that to people where I was like, dude, you smell good. And he's like, I'm like, what cologne are you wearing?
He's like, dude,
He's like, I took a shower.
dude, I showered.
And I'm like, oh,
Dude,
is that what
try
we're-
it. I
Are we
showered.
supposed to do that? Like,
Oh, is that what we're doing now?
I thought it was just Tuesdays and fucking Saturdays. Like,
It's harder to make guy friends than girlfriends. I think we're all afraid of being gay. Or no, we're all afraid of. We all know we're not gay, but we're all afraid of looking gay, and that needs to end.
do we all know that we're not gay?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yes.
I don't think you do.
Yes.
Well,
I just think it's fucked up that every guy is afraid of being gay. It's okay to say I love you too.
I'm not afraid of being gay.
Okay, that's good. But I think majority are.
I think it's fun at work.
I'm comfortable with my sexuality. Everyone thinks I'm gay
the
at work.
funnest thing in my life is playing gay chicken with every guy that I encounter.
What's that again? Gay chicken?
What's up, dog?
Hey, Pookie. We could play all day, Noni. Be careful. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think you know what you're starting.
I was confused.
This is right there. Everyone saw 2 guys comfortable in their sexuality. 0 gay vibes. We're not gonna
Well,
fuck. We're
that's-
chilling.
But that's what gay chicken
Ekene,
is.
our turn.
Is like what is it?
You win. You win.
I said I win.
You gay it up as the most you can.
Yeah.
Until the person on the other side is like, whoa.
Oh, that's gay chicken.
That's gay
one of my
chicken.
favorite games to ever do. With
Yeah,
my
yeah,
homies.
yeah.
Gay it
that's
up
what-
until the person.
I didn't know what
gives
it
in,
was
like,
until y'all
I have a friend
So
who
y'all
recently
started
took
doing
that too
that.
far, though.
Expound.
Can't.
Don't bring it up. Yeah, don't bring it
No,
up.
but we can wrap it there. We'll come back and do an outro.
Okay, well, keep going, and then gay chicken, go.
Want to
Yeah.
play?
Yeah. Just how folks are, comfortable expressing how they feel about certain things. I'm comfortable expressing that I don't want to play.
Hell yeah, bro. I love me a guy that's comfortable saying their boundaries because I'm not. I unfortunately have people pleased in a lot of scenarios. I have actually had sex with women out of people pleasing. I did not want to do it. I actually kind of felt uncomfortable and I went home and cried. This isn't even a bit. So genuinely, don't people please. Fucking say boundaries. Say, hey, I'm not feeling this. I have literally done some crazy shit in my life just because I am literally scared. My uncle Noni on this podcast, he actually smokes a lot and it smells like absolute shit. I don't like drugs. I don't like alcohol. And sometimes I've just people pleased and kept my mouth shut when I just want to be like, hey, man, can you smoke it the other way? So I envy, appreciate, and cheer on people like Ekene right here who are able to be like, nah, bruh. I need to unlock that. But I'm just so scared of taking the vibe down. Here, ask me if we could play gay chicken.
Can we play gay chicken?
I don't really feel like it right now. No thanks, man.
Cool.
Ooh, that's my dream. That's my dream. But I need to work on that. For sure.
I was going to say something.
Yeah, get all your last, because we literally only have the floor. We get to speak in the microphones until he gets back. And then he's going to steal the show again. Kind of want to feel what it feels like to sit in my Noni seat, actually. See if it's warm. See if his seat is warm.
But kind of like I
so that's what this
said.
angle's like?
Yeah, kind of like how I said,
My Noni's short, because look at what happens when I sit up.
everyone being comfortable with X, Y, and Z. It's like,
Hey, get out of my seat, fucker.
ah, man.
Come on, Ekene, come on.
Yeah, I don't even know how to word it, though. It's kind of like,
Lock in. You're on a podcast.
yeah,
talk.
I know. But it's like, I want to give an analogy. What's the analogy about gay stuff?
Yes.
We can go
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah, but it's like,
It's our favorite topic.
Just so you know, that I'm putting that in a short. What's the analogy of gay stuff?
yeah.
That's going on one of those buttons.
that's going on the
one of those
button.
buttons. Yes. Wait, yeah,
That's
that
gonna
is
be
a
a
good one. That's a
staple.
good one. That's a good one.
But it's like the same way folks are saying, like, oh, you gotta accept folks for being gay. I mean, can you just accept me for being straight? You know, that type of a thing. Like,
Shit.
it's like,
Who's made you feel this way? Can you give names?
I mean, I can't give specific names, but it's, just, being chronically online. You just see certain things where it's like, oh yeah, X, Y, and Z. You gotta do everything for, the gays and stuff. But it's like,
Low
I
key.
just want to. I'm like, me being straight is me being me, and you guys are always, talking about, you just gotta express yourself, be yourself. I'm straight.
I get you, because a lot of guys like me like to be like, bro, just express yourself. It's okay. No, this isn't gay. This isn't gay. But you're generally just cool off
expressing
that
myself
behavior.
as doing what I'm doing.
I hear you, man.
So,
Heard and understood.
Well, so what happens in society is an overcorrection, and it's a wave that takes place, right? So it's like gays are treated very unfairly and all kinds of stuff, and then they fight back and then make it so it's like, you have to fucking accept us, and then it becomes like this overbearing thing where it's like, oh, we're kind of over accepting all this bullshit, and then people fight back, and then it has its wave, and it's gonna go back. It's always, as far as the zeitgeist goes, it's always gonna be like a wave. That's gonna be like, it's either super accepted or it's super frowned upon, and it's always gonna kind of go like that. But as far as like, no matter what, like, you're always gonna have heterosexuals, you're always gonna have homosexuals. Right. It's always gonna be a thing. If everybody was homo, guess what?
The heterosexuals would be.
I'd be a happy man.
The way.
Well, see, no, that's not the conclusion I was coming to. But the fact of the matter is that everybody was gay. We're not making babies.
Yeah,
that's the point.
Oh, yeah,
that's what Theo Von's. That's what Theo Von's whole set was about when I went to see him.
Like,
live.
if we're not like procreating,
we
a
cease to
heterosexual
exist.
woman and a heterosexual man making another baby, we're just not gonna make babies.
But to argue,
and actually, that's what's happening right now. Like,
that's why Theo Von talked about it.
The birth rate
we have
is
too many gay dudes.
low right now. Like, it's crazy, but I don't think it has anything to do with like gay or whatever.
There's a lot of different
factors. It might have
factors
something to do with that.
No, it does. Being gay used to be really unique. Now
but
everyone's gay.
It's actually more about like, so I got 4 kids. My sister has 4 kids. Our 8 kids,
no, none of us.
the
have
majority
kids.
of them are like, don't want kids, and that's the reason why people are not having kids.
Okay.
That's a
I
whole.
get you.
That's a whole conversation. That's a whole conversation.
And out of the 8 kids, only 3 of them are gay.
You do got a lot of gay kids, bro.
Trying to put the math together.
I wonder what that came from, because you're not gay.
So it's Zion.
You dick.
No, I'm kidding.
I love dick. To argue Ekene's point. I forgot your power.
Yeah.
To argue Ekene's point, though.
That's gonna go on a button.
You gotta be careful what you say in this mic now, because he doesn't have click control. He has button control. You can escape the clips.
I love dick. It's going on a button.
Oh,
For sure.
He edited that, guys.
This is gonna be amazing.
To argue Ekene's point, because he's like, let me be straight, man. Don't critique me. But we couldn't get this dude to admit a dude was attractive. That's like a whole new level of straight.
You're now forcing me to say something I don't believe.
What dude?
I get why you feel that way. I think it's less about forcing you. It's more
dude?
In general. Like, we were like, hey, do you ever see dudes in real life ever and go, oh, it's an attractive dude? He said, never. Every dude is ugly to me. His exact words, every dude is ugly to me.
I said everyone's
that's your homophobic shit.
Thank you.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Because there's no way that you don't look at a dude.
It's physically,
and
it's
go,
inhumane.
That's a good looking dude.
Good looking, sure. Attracted.
Jafar from Michael Jackson? You don't think he's good looking dude?
Hold on. We're defining terms here.
That's what I'm like.
What's the analogy of a gay man?
No, it's
someone that likes men.
Yeah,
that
so
wants
like
to be with
a
men.
dude
Good
that's
shit.
not attracted to
I love that you're
sexually
here.
attracted to men is fine to be able to go, that's a good looking dude, not attracted to him sexually, but that's a good looking dude. That's one
We
thing.
couldn't even get him to say
But
that.
what you're saying is you're like, oh, I can't even tell him is like that's a good looking dude.
I can't. He'll be like,
But what he was kind of distinguishing that right now.
Yeah. Like I said, what was I just saying? I said,
How gay you were.
you said what? now I'm backtracking because
lock in.
But yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, he's cool, but like the attraction level. Because I mean, the way you phrase these questions.
Well,
sometimes,
what does yeah, he's cool mean? Just so we're both on the same page. Is it just mean yeah, he's a cool dude? I don't find.
let me put it this way. You have for sure, you have an idea of how you want to look.
Yes.
And I'll say this to clarify it a bit more. I know what the quote unquote woman, like if I see someone and it's like, okay,
he's got the woman.
I know a woman would find that attractive.
Okay, that's
But then
perfect.
you're asking me, do I find them attractive?
I get you. Maybe it's the way I'm wording it.
See, this is where it's getting confusing. It's like it's okay. You don't have to be like, oh, a woman finds it.
Yeah, we get what you mean.
You can just simply state without being look.
That's exactly what I was trying to tell you.
I can say right now, like, oh, I'm sexually attracted to this man. That's right?
gay.
But I can go, oh, I can look at this man and go, this is something that like I would aspire to. Like I want to look a certain way. I think that me looking a certain way is I can achieve a look that I think is optimal. And if I look at a guy that like has that already, I go, oh, that guy has what I'm trying to, yeah. So that's the difference is like,
okay,
you're adding the caveat of sexuality. You don't have to add that. You can just go, I know what a good looking dude.
This feels like this is our therapist.
Like.
We're doing couples therapy.
What a good looking dude looks
Homie
like.
therapy.
I can look at Zion and go, that's a good looking dude. And it has no sexual implications. It's just that's a good looking dude. Actually, I'm saying that. I'm looking at Zion and I'm going, this is a good looking dude.
You lost a lot of weight.
And there's no sexual implications. I think that's where the homophobia comes in, where you go, can you look at a dude and go, that's a good looking dude?
Because you get mad about it a little.
Well, then you go, oh,
that's why
it comes off. Are you going to judge me and think that I'm gay because I say that's a good looking dude?
Yeah.
That's where that you have to get rid of that.
But
you have to go, okay, I can just judge aesthetics based on pure merit and have no sexual thing. Now, if we were judging women and we were heterosexual men judging women, we're all judging them on pure sexual attraction.
Yes.
Like we're like, oh, that's a fucking no. Look at that.
Well,
girl.
that's what I was saying earlier. I'm
Right?
sick of dudes doing that.
Right. So if we're just generalizing, just going good-looking man, good-looking women, there is actually an objective. Like everything's subjective, but there's an objective. Like this is why everything gets so fucking muddled when conversations come to place. We're like, oh, well, fat is beautiful. No. There is beautiful and there is ugly. And there's those are two terms that we've established as a fucking species. And there's obvious and there's fucking obvious ugly and there's obvious beauty, right? And so we can debate all the way to whatever and go, oh, what a beauty, whatever, it's inside. That's true. Because if you find a soulmate that is objectively ugly and like looks like Jabba the Hutt, but you connect with her on a fucking like an emotional level and you just fall in love with her.
I've been there.
Great.
I've been with a few Jabba the Hutts.
I think there's objective beauty. There's nobody on the planet that looks, if I go Brad Pitt Fight Club, I don't care if you're gay, straight,
my favorite Brad
woman,
Pitt.
Man, Brad Pitt Fight Club. Everybody goes,
Yep.
that's a good looking specimen of a human race.
Yes. Right? What a straight way of saying a gay thing.
Now, another, and go woman, right? You go like, can we?
Margot Robbie and Wolf of Wall Street.
Margot Robbie in Wolf of Wall Street.
Dude, Margot Robbie.
There's no gay, straight, whatever. There's the
every girl
this
can.
is a
Yeah.
beautiful. Actually, I would go Margot Robbie in
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Oh my god, she's so fucking hot as Harley Quinn.
But still, there's right. So like, there's no. We have to acknowledge that there's an obvious, objective, amazingly aesthetically fucking pleasing thing, right? On
Yeah.
both sexes, right?
Yeah.
So like
everyone thinks Jack and Jill are hot, and Jack and Jill.
there's an amazing fucking man and there's an amazing girl, but then there's also like
everyone.
there's all those caveats in between which make being a human beautiful.
Yep.
Because like I find things about my wife super attractive that can objectively be,
We've talked about that for sure.
She'll be like, "Oh, I hate this about me," and I'm like, I
love it.
I'll give you this is a perfect example. My wife. Oh man, I don't know if she's gonna take this the wrong way. I doubt she's gonna even watch this. However, one of the things that attracted me to my wife before we ever started dating was her teeth.
Aww.
Her teeth was one of the things that attracted me to her. Like I thought that her teeth, for some reason, I was attracted to her smile. I thought she had a gorgeous smile. That she absolutely hated her teeth. Now, fast forward, we're married 15 years at this point, or maybe 17 years, whatever. She went and she had them removed, and she got complete fake teeth.
My mom did that to her tits. I got pissed.
And so she gets her fake teeth, and she's like, I did this because I hated my teeth. And now she has her new teeth, and they're perfectly straight. They're symmetrical.
This is sad, but
they're
you liked.
But I was super attracted to what she had at the time.
Yeah.
She found them not desirable. I
found them desirable.
Very desirable.
I like
so now
girls
that she got the
with
thing,
gap teeth.
but it goes back to the whole makeup thing. It's like you made it. Like I'm not looking at your new symmetrical perfect teeth and going, "Oh, that's
so much better."
That's no. I'm saying is like, I'm not looking at that going, "Oh, that's
horrible.
Ugly.
Yeah.
I hate that."
Yeah.
Yeah, of course that looks good, but I definitely loved what you had before that.
It's beautiful.
Like I loved the imperfections. The imperfections is what I thought made it beautiful.
That's beautiful.
And so that is a thing.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Silence.
No, dude, I was feeling you. Like everything you do.
Fair enough.
There's been so many. Like I said, my mom changed her tits. Can you even still give milk when you get your tits done, or is that giving up the milk? Cool.
I have zero ball knowledge.
Girls, you're beautiful, just the way you are, because you're amazing. You're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and changes for a while, because you're amazing.
Cause you're amazing.
Join us, Ekene.
Just the way you are.
I love you. I love you. I love you too.
Copyright strike.
I don't think we